And we are live. What's good? It's your man DL Saint, man. How y'all feeling out there? What's good? Welcome to the I Really Want to Know podcast. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Appreciate it. It's lunchtime, I think. It's whatever it is out there, man. Me and Jswans were sitting around talking, and we stumbled onto this topic, and then I just went ahead, made a thumbnail, put it out. This was a couple hours ago. They're like, hey, man, jump on here with me. He was like, bet, I'll do it. Right, and here he is, man, the myth, the legend. You know what I mean? Jswans, what's good, bro?
Yo, just you gonna keep it going? You gonna keep it going?
What's good, bro?
Doing me, bro. Doing me. Trying to, wifey got me on a honeydew list, so I gotta clean out the pool and stuff like that. You know how it is.
You got a pool guy.
Yeah, I know. But it ain't done. It's like when you have the housekeeper come over to clean the house. You clean the house up first because you don't want to look like a dirty shit bag.
Hell no, I don't know what that's like, man. Because if I'm paying somebody to clean, I dirty it up.
Oh shit, man. Nah, bro.
I dirty it up. I make sure I get my money's worth. We got Snuggle T in the house. Oh man, my favorite troll is in the house. What's good, Snuggle T? Brother Hayuka's in the house. What's good, bro? Thanks for coming up last night, man. I appreciate your insight on there. Last night was a pretty good show. We were talking about the mainstream version of the manosphere, what they want to present. That article I was reading had links to stuff, and I sent you that. Oh, you got sound effects over there. I saw the.
No, man. I'm trying to handle business and handle business.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
Got to stay on top of my circle. Got to stay on top of my circle.
I'm getting you a ring light. I'm gonna send a ring light so you can put out there, so we get them shadows off of you, bro. Send you a ring light.
I got one. I'm too lazy. I'm sitting outside, man. They done put me out the house. She said we'd be talking too loud.
I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. I'm all the way down here, man. Don't be trying to put me in it.
Hey, hold on. Let me go turn the light on here. Maybe that might do it. Because I'm just like I said, I'm sitting outside, man. No, I'm sitting out by the pool, brother. This is what it is. This is reality. This is real life, bro. This is you want to
deal with
like,
the shadow.
You want to be like me. This is how we live, and this is how we do it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get on with a golf club. I told you I'm gonna sit in the golf cart, do a thing on the golf cart.
That's the perfect segue, man. You know what I mean? Beware of the finesse, bro. So what we were talking about, man. We were talking about the finesse. And we were talking about the many aspects, the many facets of the finesse, and then a saying popped into my head, or a quote really. It was when Fresh and Fit were on Flagrant 2, Andrew Schulz's podcast, and at one point, this is about a year ago, and at one point during the interview, Myron Gaines said, "Listen, you're either pimping or being pimped," and they were talking about the dating world. You either pimping or being pimped. And I was like, all right, that's your opinion. But I thought on that for a while and just kind of extrapolated it out. You feel me? So it's like when you look at everything, I don't care what it is. It's finance, if it's religion, if it's, if it's politics, whatever it is. I mean, there's a lot to that. I can see that. Like, yo, either you pimping or either you up or you down. You pimping or you being pimped. You know what I mean? What's your take on that, bro?
That's life in general.
Right.
You know what I mean? You getting pimped, if you want to look at that extremely, that's an extreme thing. But that's life in general. You either getting it or somebody trying to get you.
Or someone's trying to get, or someone's always trying to get you, and either they succeed or they fail.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, that's life in general. That there's nothing special about that. And the simple form is if you look like a victim, somebody will take advantage of you.
Right.
The whole pimping is pimping. That that's silly talk to me. I guess that's dumbing it down for the masses. But the bottom line is like if you look like a victim, somebody's gonna take advantage of you.
Somebody gonna take advantage.
You gotta be on top of that. Yeah, definitely.
If you let them.
Yes. And what most people do, most people do. Most people don't like confrontation. So if you run up on somebody and say, "Hey, I ain't robbing you. I'm asking you to give me your watch."
Right. Don't worry about this gun I got in my hand.
That got nothing to do with you. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Don't worry about all that.
And they only going to do it to somebody that looks like a victim. You know what I mean? They looking for easy marks. So if you're out there, like if you're that kind of person that's like, we talked about earlier, you chasing that money, You know, you out there chasing that money, and someone sees you chasing the money, and you desperate for it. They're gonna give you what you want. They're gonna make you think you're getting what you want, and they're gonna pimp you, have you giving them your money.
Exactly. And then Snuggle T went all in, like, we got to turn around so the light can hit you. It's all about the amber. Look, Jswans don't care about the light. I'm the one with the lights.
Hey, this is how we be doing it. Okay, you want to be a baller, you got to be in the shade. If I put too much light on, no, what? Hold on. If you hot, the light is always on you, brother.
Oh man. Seriously, bro. Seriously.
The sun, yo, brother, you know, my mama told me that the sun revolves around me. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
Oh, man. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. See what you started, Snuggle T. See what you started. You weren't even trying to troll and got Jswans going.
See, I'm not trying to be moving around too much because then y'all see what's going on there. Then once again, I be looking like a victim trying to get got. You know, like my brother. Like my brother X said, if you flaunt it, you must not want it.
You must not want it. You know what I'm saying? Act Ozzy's in the house. What's good? Canada's up in the house, man. Welcome. I heard they caught those two dudes that did all the stabbing, and both those dudes didn't survive the apprehension.
Oops.
So it sounds like Canada do have some dogs up there after all. They both didn't make it. I don't know. One of the guys, they're like, oh, yeah, one of them was found with wounds. Didn't look like they were self-inflicted. Yeah, we know what happened to him. They just found him in the car propped up. We know what happened to him. And then the other one, I guess law enforcement got a hold of him, but he didn't make it back to the office.
What is it? You end yourself. I don't know how he ended himself. It seemed like the bullet came from a mile away. Well, he shot up in the air.
Yeah. I don't know how them rounds entered the back of his head like that. It's the weirdest thing. So shout out to Canada. Sound like they got some dogs up there. You know what I mean? Snuggle T, do you gentlemen not think you all can be an easy mark, or do you think you all carry that look of strength?
No, anybody can be an easy mark. Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Depends on where you at.
But wait, if you think you're not an easy mark, you're about to get got.
Yeah. the best way to assess the room, you look around the room. If you can't find the mark, then you are the mark. Right? You look around the room. Like, yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, Jswans admitted to being red pill yet.
I'll let you take that. I'll let you take it.
Nah, bro. You can forget about that, man. Like, like I said, we're airborne, man. He's Ranger. It is we cut from a different cloth, bro.
Look, bro, you know what I am? I ain't red pill. Look, I'm Jswans. That's what it is, man. Like, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. You know, that red pill, blue pill shit, I'm a grown up. I ain't even gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? I'm who I am. You know what I mean? I love my women. You know what I mean? There's times where I guess I will fall into the blue pill world, you know, and if I get caught on the wrong day, I might fall in the red pill world. But, you know, I'm who I am. This is who I am. Like, this ain't no TV. This ain't no acting. You know, this is who I am. When me and D get together, this is how I be acting. You know, D be up there looking all suave, you know, and I be like, yo, trying to get somebody wallet while they sit next to him.
Yeah,
that's me.
Like, why we bring him? It's all that kind of thing. Is they think like, oh. And they always get it confused. They're like, you know, DL's the mean one. Like, really? They just don't know.
That's crazy, too. That's crazy. Because they be sitting there like they swear up and down like, it's that Will Smith, brother. That's that light skin shit. I be up there like, yeah, whatever you want to hear. Yeah. Come over here. Right. That's really who I am, man. I just don't.
He's the nice one. I'm like, bro, I don't think they paying attention. But brother, hey, yo, man.
Hey, let Naya call me. You know what I mean?
Running. Off and running to the races. Got to go. Bye. You know what I mean? Like, really? Off and running to the races. Like, but we're doing something. Oh, you got to finish without me, bro. It's good. Yeah.
I'd be in the middle of a hoop game. You know what I mean? Score be tied. Be 3 seconds on the clock. I holding the rock. The phone ring. Oh, got to go.
Ball just bouncing. Like, you could at least pass it to me, bro. You could have passed it to me. You know what I mean?
You know, the sad part is cats be looking at you like, yo, what do you do? Be like, Ned called.
Oh, he couldn't call a timeout. He couldn't throw the ball. He couldn't just pass it real quick. It is what it is, man. Ain't nobody mad.
Do not play.
Ain't nobody mad. Brother Hayoka, Trick gives to Ho gives to Pimp. Pimp their buys from the Trick, the things, and then it all, rinse, repeat. So it depends on which parts you are at the time.
Brother, you know what? If you put that energy to science, bro, you'd be a nuclear engineer right now.
No, I think he is a nuclear engineer. Hey, I'll bullshit aside. I think he is. I think he is.
Saying, bro.
No, for real. I think he's on the spectrum somewhere, bro. He's out there doing something like that, bro. Yeah, I think he is.
I like that. He worked hard for that. I had to read that twice.
Yeah, I think he is. Brother Jason's in the house. What's good, bro? Always a pleasure to see you, man. Like I said, we got that show. We're gonna have that show. We gotta do that show next week, man. Let's jump on that thing. I'll hit you up and get off my butt and get that thumbnail done and come up with a time for that, man.
Hey, I got a quick question to ask the chat though.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many of y'all know who Ron Jeremy is? I'm just curious. I'm gonna see what pops up.
Yeah, ones in the chat if you know who Ron Jeremy is, y'all. Ones in the chat if you know who Ron Jeremy is.
That cat's one of the original pimps, boy.
Big Pimpin.
I don't know how he did that.
Me neither.
Got caught
until the end, yeah. Until Me Too caught up. Me Too caught up with his ass. You know what I mean? Brother Hayoka, it's a circle. It certainly is. Like I said, Brother Jason was good. Brother Hayoka is out there laughing. He's like, where Brother Jason said, Ron Jeremy is my uncle.
You a nasty, greasy motherfucker then, Jason. You better go wash your hands, bro.
Bro, I only got one thing to say to that, bro.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's all I got to say to that.
I don't even want don't even put no more of his chats on the screen, bro. You might catch something for that.
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying? And Brother Hayoka was like, you funny. Got a one in the chat, though. He know who Ron Jeremy is. So, but yeah, that's what we're talking about, man. So one of the things I wanted to get into, we're talking about pimping or being pimped and all that kind of stuff, man. I told you that the phrase itself came from Myron Gaines. Shout out to him. I just want to make sure I get credit where credit is due. That's why I first heard it. I'm not saying he coined the phrase or anything. You know what I mean? Because there's been variants of this forever. But they were on Flagrant Show. And now I like Andrew Schulz. Andrew Schulz is a comedian. You know what I mean? I knew of him when I was coming up in the ranks in LA. He's a New York comedian. Whenever he would come to LA, everybody was like, yo, you got to come meet Schulz. You got to come meet Schulz. And I never got a chance to meet dude because I was off doing my thing. And he was a well-respected comedian. He's good at what he does. You know what I mean? It's not like today where you don't have to be funny anymore. You just got to be, you just got to have a lot of followers. This cat's funny. So he had a deal structured with the studios to film him on stage. You know what I mean? He was making money because Schulz was one of the guys that come out and really take advantage of the beer bug thing. You know what I mean? He built a studio before Fresh and Fit did it. Like Schulz was the guy who was like, I'm going to take advantage of this thing. I'm going to use YouTube. This is how we going to make our money. Forget Hollywood, because he was tired of getting pimped by Hollywood. Hollywood, the record business, all that, man, they are pimping for real. And they run that. You know what I'm saying? So there's a clip from the Joe Rogan Experience that talks about what happened with Andrew Schulz. Now, Jswans, you know a little bit about that Hollywood world and how they work. Like, they really do some big time pimping, right? Like some scary type stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know as much as you. I mean, I grew up in that stuff, but I was a little kid. Now, looking back on some of the people I was hanging out with, yeah, I realized now there was a little bit more going on by the way they were behaving around me. But, my mom wanted me to get involved, but Pops was like, nah, we ain't doing that. Right. So, so I mean, more than I do, but yeah, I've seen some stuff. I've seen some looking back on it, I've seen some nasty shit. So yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? To make that whole Ron Jeremy thing look like, kids play. What they doing out there.
R. Kelly was probably strolling out there. That's where he started planting seeds, bro.
You know what I mean? So this was Joe Rogan, and of course Rogan and Schulz are real close, man, because that's like a comedic bond. Rogan respects anyone who's good at comedy, man, and Schulz is one of the top guys right now. He put in the work and did it. So they're on his show and he was talking about what happened. So get us a listen, y'all. Check this out.
How did this work? Without naming names, you don't have, or if you want to name names, I don't give a
look, here's the thing. The reason why I haven't named the streamer, and people have said a bunch of things, is because like the guy there is a good guy and he fought for it. But people have bosses, and sometimes you have to do what the boss says.
Right. So what was the scenario?
Well, I sold a special. We had it ready to go.
Film a special.
Even before COVID, we had the deal.
Did you sell it before you filmed it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had a deal.
Yep. Had a.
So right off the rip, people, to be able to sell a project sight unseen, you have to be at a certain level in Hollywood to even be able to do that.
That's that Seth MacFarlane stuff. He be selling all kinds of wild stuff.
Not just him. I mean, any A-lister can sell anything sight unseen. It's not even like a real pitch. They just kind of sit around and have drinks. Like if Denzel Washington wanted to do something, it's gonna get done. You know what I mean? Even like someone like a Will Smith. If Will Smith wants to do something, it's gonna get done.
I don't know about now.
Well, yeah, maybe not so much now, but when you're an A-lister, you know what I mean, you're pretty much unblemished, you're out there, you don't have to pitch. Now, everyone else has to go through this process, bro. And it's a very, very, very hard process. Most people don't make it. You know, you just got to go through so many levels. And then you have your, you know, you start out with this idea for a space movie, and before it's done, you know what I mean, you're making a documentary about ants. Like that's, I mean, because at the end of the day, all they want is to get the money. So they run you through it. They are, and they are pimping you. They make no bones about it. You are getting pimped. But of course, the people along the way are also being pimped, right? So it levels up, right? So the fact that he sold this idea sight unseen, that just shows you where he is in his career. So we'll continue.
Deal.
And
everything ready to go.
Did they come
saw
to
me
see
live?
You live? They
saw me
those
live.
Jokes?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
So they bought it. They go, we like it. This is great.
At the show you were at. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're good. Everything's good to go. Basically, the Chappelle trans thing happens and they freak out.
Yeah.
Now, this is Hollywood again. This is Hollywood. Brother Roman's in the house. What's good, bro? Welcome, man. Good to see you as always. But this is Hollywood, bro. They go in there, you sell them the idea, we're committed, they want to do it, and then they see something that scares them. Now, they know that they are contractually obligated to this project, but the fine print always benefits the house. It's like Vegas. You can never really beat Vegas unless you go in there with Jeff Bezos money. That's the only way you can beat Vegas. And here's the thing. You might beat a casino, but the other casinos will come with money. So really, you're not even beating Vegas then. They're going to get in your pockets, right? Because the odds are just in their favor. That's how Hollywood works. You know what I mean? Brother Roman's like, speaking facts. Yeah, man, I was out there for a minute, man. Hollywood's a wild place. So let's continue.
Culture changed. They freaked the fuck out. I go, I'm not cutting these. And they start saying these like weird like corporate terms like, you know, we don't want any punching down. Which is like really the most like bigoted fucking way of looking at something. Like you have to look at yourself higher and above another person. And like, I get it. You see a white guy on stage making fun of every different culture and person. Like I'm fucking making fun of a Somali dude. I'm making fun of women. I'm making fun of like whoever it is.
You're making
Mexicans,
fun of yourself too, though, a lot.
Exactly. I'm teasing me constantly. Everybody gets these jokes. That's the ethos.
Yes.
You've been at the show. You understand what it is. And
so what Schulz is talking about is crowd work. 80% of his routines is just him messing with the audience. Don't matter where you sit in front row, rear row. He has the lights up. He can see you. He's going to interact with you. He is one of the masters at crowd work. You know what I mean? I'm okay at crowd work, but I rely on my material, right? I'm like 25% of my routine is crowd work. Not even, maybe 15%. I use crowd work to kind of get people loosened up, to kind of fill out the crowd. I'm seeing what they're laughing at. And that would tell me what bits I want to run, what material I'm going to run. You know what I'm saying? You know who's good at crowd work? This guy sitting below me right here.
So I hate everybody equally.
Exactly. And I'll be sitting there shaking in my boots like, oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. Oh, they're not going to sit the fat girl up there, are they? Oh Lord, this is going to be a long night.
Lord cookie.
Lord cookie.
Be like, girl, you better eat that shit. Don't act like you don't want it.
Eat it all. You know what I'm saying? Brother Hayoko, who made more money, Michael Jordan or the man that paid him, Nike?
Hey, I tell you this, you know what I mean? The man who paid him made the money initially. But, you know, you got to start out. I mean, look, everybody got to get it from somewhere. And you look at everybody. Jay-Z had a record label at first. You know, sometimes you got to, you know, I mean, you got to, what is it? Take your medicine.
Take your medicine. And put in the work.
Pay attention to the game. You're going to come out on top. Mike came out on top.
Mike came on top. Jay-Z came on top. And here's the thing. Those dudes are still being pimped by somebody.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So we'll circle back to that in a little bit. That was a good point, though, Brother H. So let's continue.
All these people, they're coming for that. They want to be part of it because
fun.
they recognize I don't fucking hate these people. I'm actually curious. I don't like dissecting comedy like that too much to other people. Like with the comics, I'll do it, but like I'm curious in your culture and I want to learn about it. And like I understand that like as an outsider, maybe I have some cool observations that like you know, but you didn't know other people saw.
Right.
And then like you get to see that kind of get exposed, and people really like that. They like being represented by it. I make a joke about Albanians. The fucking Albanian community shares it like crazy.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like it's a really cool.
And that's the thing when you're a real good comedian. Really good comedy, like what Schulz does, what Bill Burr does, what Dave Chappelle does. It's thought-provoking and it makes you laugh. That's what comedy should be. Now, to get to that point, you're going to break a lot of eggs, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead.
How many times we said we know when somebody, you know when somebody's, trying to do something, trying to start something. You know, there's a difference between somebody being funny and then somebody, trying to get their ass kicked.
Right.
You know the difference.
Right. You got to be socially calibrated. I'm always saying that, right? You got to be socially calibrated out there, people. You know what I mean? You got to know when you cross the line or when you're infringing too close on something. You got to be able to sense that. The good comedians can sense that. You know what I mean? The bad comedians cannot.
Yeah, I told you how we went to that comedy show before Cat Williams got big, and we went and saw Cat Williams because he tried to holler at Naya.
I was gonna say, tell me, sir, when Cat Williams tried to talk to Naya, that was hilarious. His little ass trying to holler at Naya.
Really, this little orange jumpsuit. But he was cutting up. I mean, he was cracking jokes, and we were laughing. Like he gave us free tickets to the show because I came around the corner. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, brother. my bad, brother."
Thought he was gonna get smashed up. You know what I mean?
But I'm like, this dude in an orange suit, talking to Ned. Look, no threat, not even an issue.
Not even an issue, bro. But you're right.
But we went to the show. I mean, he was talking about it. He was clowning. He was talking crazy about me. He was talking crazy about Ned. But he was. I mean, it was comedy. It was obvious that he wasn't trying to start nothing. You know what I mean? He sent over some drinks afterwards. He came over and hollered again, that kind of thing. But now if he would have changed it, I don't know if it's a tone or it's the vibe you get from somebody, but if somebody's trying to start something.
Yeah, when somebody's trying to get at you.
Yeah, you ain't socially calibrated like you keep talking about. If you don't know, then you ain't right in the head, bro.
And you need to know this. Because for the people out there, the dudes, the red pill dudes, or the dudes who are just trying to learn how to, get on with women trying to get the Foxy Brown, you have to know when a woman is not interested. You have to know. Like, you give it a little bit of time, this ain't working. All right, love, nice talking to you. Boom, you're off to the next one. But those guys who just stay there, they just stay there. Oh.
Look, if you're that kind of cat that buys a girl a drink and she takes your drink and she turns her back to you, she ain't into you. You just got pimped.
Just got pimped, bro. And don't be mad. Don't be mad because she didn't ask you for that drink. You know what I'm saying?
She gave you all the signals that it wasn't jumping off, and you still
give her a drink anyway. That's it. Don't be mad.
Finesse.
That's it.
You got finesse.
That's right. Pimping or being pimped. Don't fall for the famoose. I am not mad at whoever famoosing. If you fall for that, that's on you.
Yeah,
let's continue.
Cool thing that happened.
Yeah.
And we had this great fucking thing at these live shows where everybody walks in the door and they turn off the I'm offended by everything or whatever the world is outside, and it becomes like, I don't know what I don't even know what to compare it to, but it kind of becomes like, remember when you were riding the bus to school?
Yes.
And it's like, yo, we're all on the bus, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting made fun of,
right.
And you're going to get some shit thrown in the back of your head, and then you're going to clap back at that motherfucker for having a big nose, and he's going to clap back at you, and this girl's got red hair, we're fucking lighting her up, and it was just the best 30 minutes on the way to school.
Right.
And it's like, we've made that, and it exists, and it happens, and all this fucking outrage shit is bullshit, and you...
Hey, but real talk, there's a lot of people that never recovered from that 30-minute ride to school. It's a lot of people that, they're in the woke mob now.
They don't reproduce. They need to stop. If they didn't recover, then don't reproduce because I'm tired of them weak ass motherfuckers running around.
There's a lot of them out there, bro. They're all in that woke moment. That's bully. I got bullied. Like, we all were on the same bus. How is it you the only one scarred and the rest of us out here doing big things, brother? Ozzy. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm thinking about that for Moosin. I'm like,
oh, yeah, that's Andrew Tate. That's for Moose.
I had to go for Moose in the bathroom this morning after I had all the chili last night.
Ooh-wee. Nah, you got problems, man.
He said for Moose.
Got problems, man.
But yo, really, like, man, I got bullied. I was 14 years old playing varsity sports. You know what I mean? Tall, skinny kid. You think I didn't get bullied by the seniors? Man. But, you know, you just got to man up and handle it. It is what it is. I mean, you know, we grew up watching them 80s movies, Porky's and all that stuff. Them cats, that's all they did was bully. Biff and Back to the Future, bro.
Revenge of the Nerds, bro. That was a thing. They had to make a movie about the nerds gathering together to get back at the big guys.
Yeah, that's the real thing. You just got to, you know, handle your stuff. And, you know, playing the long game and the short game. The big guys was playing checker. The nerds was playing chess.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yep. Trust me, the nerds is winning.
Yep.
One of them football players might have made the league and played for 3 years. The nerds, Bill Gates is a real thing. Mark Zuckerberg is a real thing.
Elon Musk. The list goes on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? Ack Ozzy, Phil Knight is pimping, and brother Ack went on to say, talking about the drink bait didn't work. Brother Hayoka, if you had to think about buying a drink to begin with, right? Like, dude, if that's your game, you might want to come up with something else.
Like I said, we done talked about that. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah, and right here, this right here is brother Marcus, man. He's a young Marine. You know what I'm saying? My favorite devil dog. Get some, bro. You know what I'm saying? My favorite devil dog is in here, man. So that's what I'm talking about. Get some, baby. Get some. Favorite Marine. You know what I mean? And he's like, to be honest, I lost respect for Flagrant Podcast, specifically Akash and the Sidekicks, for how they came at Fresh and Fit. It was unprofessional, disrespectful. Other than that, they all right. You know what I mean? Like, I rock with Schulz. You notice I'm talking about Schulz. I'm not talking about the dudes on the podcast.
Are you talking about the show you sent me where the little Indian dude got in his feelings?
Yeah, that one. And the black guy. That's Andrew Schulz. That's his podcast. So, and then those are his guys. Again, there's, you know, Andrew Schulz is pimping them dudes. That's his crew, them his guys. But, you know, actually, you can look at it the other way.
I was going to say, they pimping him.
They really pimping him because they're getting money off of his success. They're nowhere near as talented as he is, but they're just scrap hanging. You know what I mean? Just like when we were at Bragg, with scrap hanging trying to get on the jump. You know what I'm saying? They out there trying to get on the jump and getting a little bit of money. Yeah, that was something, you know, like, irregardless of how you feel, like, you know, they were asked, you know, Fresh and Fit was asked to come to their platform because they had some words about Fresh and Fit, and Schulz was like, yeah, we're going to bring them on. The way I understand it, his crew didn't want them on the show, but, you know, Schulz was like, no, if we're going to talk shit about somebody, we're going to give them an opportunity to come defend themselves. You got to respect that. That was Schulz. You know what I mean? That was Schulz. The rest of the team, they was on some, you know what I'm saying? They was on some male shit. They was on some male. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? My JJ hurt. They was on some male stuff, all in their emotions. You know what I mean?
It's called not a vajayjay, it's called a mangina.
Mangina. Oh.
They mangina got hurt.
They mangina got hurt. That's so damn funny, bro. That's funny. And Ack Ozzy was saying, yeah, his crew got in their feelings. They absolutely did. So let's continue.
Saw it in the room. It's beautiful.
Well, the people that were there are the people that seek out that kind of humor.
Yes, that is also true.
That's the thing. It's like, is it okay to seek out that kind of humor? Now, if you don't like that kind of humor, don't fucking watch it.
And this is the crazy thing about it. Because I understand somewhat the network wants to like take it down. And I'm fucking grateful I was even able to buy it back. Okay, that's awesome. I put it out myself, right? And I put it out on my website.
So that's the part I wanted to get to. The studio basically shut it down. The studio said, you need to change this, and this about your routine. We saw the routine. We've already paid for this up front. We've already agreed to do this, but we reserve the right to yada, yada, yada. And some of those rights where they could tell you what to do and what to say, what to wear, all that shit, right? This is part of the contract. And most of the way for someone like Schulz, it's going to say either you do it or you're out. You're out of the contract. Now, they put up all the money. It was a split on the back end. So what Schulz did was he was like, yo, man, forget that. Let me buy this from y'all. Mind you, they'd already shot this thing or whatever, right? So let me buy this from y'all. And they let him buy it so he could put out what he wanted to put out. And he did it, you know, he just went direct to his fans and put it out. I'm not sure if he made money on it. I would imagine he did. He has a huge following. But I'll check that out and I'll put something down below. But what do you think about that kind of move, man? When the studio was telling you, you have to do this, would you, Jswans, would you have been like, all right, this is just business, I get them what they want? Or would you be like, nah, man, forget that. I'm going to do what I want?
How much money they talking?
Millions.
Yeah. Do what you want.
Tens of millions. Tens of millions.
You want me to have Darth Vader and Jesus make a baby? Here you go.
Tens of millions.
There you go.
So this gets into the I don't mind getting pimped so long as I'm getting what I want out of it because it's money. Yeah.
It would be different, you know what I mean, if I was already established, like George Lucas, you know, Steven Spielberg, they do what they want. You know what I mean? We you know, they could do a World War II movie about the Germans and make them all black, and they'd be like, that's a good idea, Steven. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can do it. But if you just starting out, sometimes you got to eat a little crow.
Yeah, it's like Tom Cruise. I'm gonna do a movie about the good German, the good Nazi who tried to kill Hitler.
Real. And they let him do it.
They let him do it.
For real. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
bro.
You know, and you know, I'm sure there's somebody in the chat that would be like, "No, I would never compromise." But I'm like, shit.
So for someone like Andrew Schulz, he was like, "I put in the work. I've done too much," and a lot of the good comics are like this. I'm not gonna let you compromise my art. That's what it boils down to.
I was gonna say, if you've done the work, you know what I mean, and you have the ability to say that, and you can walk away from it, hey, more power to you.
And that's what he did. So the company they allowed him to buy it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, not only are we gonna let you out, like, okay, the contract is what we're gonna let you buy all this. Pay us the money that we've invested to this point, and then you can go release it on your own. And that's what he did. And he took that chance. He bet on himself.
Yeah.
He bet it all on himself. He says this in other interviews. He was like, "Yo, bro, I took all my money, all of it, and put it on this thing, on this bet."
You know, but you know, and this goes to once again your circle. You know, if you got your people around you, you know what I mean, your people will invest in you. You know what I mean? You got your circle like it's supposed to be, your people will invest in you, your people will do for you. You know what I mean? You ain't got to set yourself up like that. So I mean,
that's a good point. That's a real good point. All his dudes were sitting around there on this thing. They should have been reaching in their pocket. It shouldn't have been just him. Yeah. Like we all of us putting our money up. That's a good point. I wonder if they did that. I'm guessing no, but I don't know. You
know, but I mean, if you got a real circle, you know what I mean? Like your real dudes, they gonna stand there with you. You know, they gonna you know, live or die by your shit. And I mean, hey, it is what it is.
So those are one of those few cases when you're not being pimping or being pimped. When you're talking about your crew, there's no way that this guy right here can pimp me. There's no way I can pimp him. You know what I mean? Because it's like, here, bro, if you ask me for it, and I have it, I'm gonna give it to you.
You know what it is? Break it off, make it even. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Break it off, make it even.
Y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know.
Y'all don't know. I mean, that's just how we in this. We are in this. Here you go, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let him put up everything. I'm not gonna let him put everything on the line without me putting it on the line too. Like, well, all right, if you're gonna do it, then I'm gonna do it with you. You know, and if he's like, okay, I'm gonna let you take this chance, that means he truly believes in it. Otherwise, he's like, nah, man, you ain't got to do that. Then if I ain't got to do it, you ain't got to do it.
You know what I mean? If it's fucked up, I'll be like, don't do that.
Don't do that.
And you got to think about it. Like when your man says don't do something, you really got to sit back and think about it.
Really got to think about it. Like
you know, when he get ready to bring that fat girl on the stage, I'll be shaking my head like, don't do that.
But it's
sitting
dark.
Right here, don't do that.
But it's dark. Can't nobody see. It's dark. She'll be gone before the sun come up. Come on.
They can use the ladder at the back of the hallway, bro. Send her down the fire escape.
No problem, man. I put her on that put her on that little back trolley thing, man. Just kind of close the little cage, like just zip her out of there. It's not like it's broad daylight, bro. It's not like I'm gonna bring her.
Conversation is though. You know, they don't know how real that is,
bro. It's not like I'm bringing her around. It's like we're gonna show up, like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, please. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And that was back in the day, y'all. I don't do that now at all. Like, I'm sorry, man. I got weight requirements, bro. I don't think I ever saw you chase a fat. I seen you chase him. Oof. It's because you were still in Korea and I came home early. Remember? That's why you didn't see it. I was back on the streets. I was back on the block, bro. Marvin seen it. My cousin seen it. Not just big girls too. I'm talking about them mum rods, boy. Some girls that made Zuki look pretty. Ooh, mum rods. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. All right, so we got off track, y'all. Hey, y'all know
we done went down memory lane.
Yeah, we done went down memory lane.
The little shorty you had go down the fire escape.
Hey.
Hey. Listen here, people. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What does Uncle Saint teach? Plausible deniability. No, plausible deniability only works when there's no proof. It's the only time it works.
Yeah, for all you cats out there that love to walk around with your cell phones and take pictures, and man, y'all gotta stop that. Y'all done put evidence out there.
We over here, it's lit. Like, is that a big girl in the background? Okay, okay, that's in the cloud.
this lit. I'm sitting here. I've been drinking. Look at my watch. Look at my Omega. I've been drinking all night. And we over here at Club 112. That's good to know.
Be there in 15 minutes. Be there in 15 minutes. I know what kind of car he drive because he was doing all those. Look at my whip. Just got the whip. Yeah. I know where he parked. And I know he didn't valet because he broke.
The funny part, they think we playing too. That's the funny part. I'm like, yeah.
No, we are playing. We are joking.
Yeah, we joking.
We are joking, Mr. Policeman. This is a joke.
But if y'all want to jump up on the chat and tell us where your stuff is.
Tell us where you at. Yeah, everything you own around your neck.
Like I said,
let us know where you at.
Back to that finesse thing. Them cats to be posting up, look at me. I'm on vacation over here. Check me out. Look at this. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, keep doing that. You know what I mean? Because somebody at your house getting you right then. You getting pimped and robbed at the same time.
At the same time. You know what I mean? Taking your girl and your money at the same time. Brother Marcus, much respect and salute. DL saying I really want to know podcast. Please, everybody, if you haven't yet hit the notifications, the like, oh, thank you so much, brothers. I'm supposed to be saying that. Thank you, bro. My favorite devil dog, man. Thank you. Thank you for that, bro. Because I need to be doing that. People are like, you be saying that more, and I don't be saying it.
Yo, man, so, how come nobody gives love to the Space Force or the Coast Guard?
Coast Guard always get love too. Space Force,
pirates,
until they get damn Spartans, until they get orbital drop shock troops. I don't care about the Space Force. I don't care about the space till they get Spartans and shit like that. Until they are jumping from a space platform on target. I'm talking about individual soldiers, right? You know what I mean? Until they put a globe around that in them airborne wings, I don't give a shit about Space Force.
Until they put a globe on it.
You like an orbital shock. What are the orbital ODST, orbital drop shock troops?
Yo, I can't even. That's too much for me to think about right now. I'm trying to. You talk about spitting game. Yeah, what you do, boo? I'm an orbital shock troop. I jump from the space station.
I'm ODST. When I read that shit, because that's from a video game. They made a series of books about that. Halo, man. When I read about that, orbital drop shock troops, I'm like, what? Airborne from space? Sign me the fuck up. I don't care if I were 82 years old. I gotta get one jump in. Just one. Just one. From space? Bro.
I'll say this, bro. You get a Halo jump from space, you could just walk in anywhere and just throw your dick on a table and be like, yo, I'll take all the drinks.
I'm just going to leave it out. It's just going to be swinging. I'm never putting my dick away. I don't care how shriveled up it is. I don't care how old I am. I'm never putting my penis away.
And they're going to be talking. She's going to be that one lady like, hold on, y'all. That's a space dick.
Boy. Be calling the police. Hello? Yes, he has it out. Hashtag me too. What? Wait, is it a black guy? Well, is he old bald head? Yeah, that's ODST, Bam. I'm sorry, he's allowed to do that.
You're gonna have to go ahead and handle that.
He's gonna have to go handle that. It's allowed. He jumps from space. He jumps from space.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right though. Yeah. You'd have to leave it out. Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to tell me shit, bro. Nah. Nothing. Brother Vikings in the house.
Off topic.
Yeah, we off topic. Brother Vikings in the house. We've gotten a wee bit off topic, people. But whenever we talk about military and jumping, y'all know we can't help ourselves. You know what I mean? Yeah. We cannot help ourselves, man. But yeah, for real, man. Real talk. If there was a such thing as space jumpers, damn sure, boy, I'll be there. Yeah, like and subscribe, y'all. Share. I really need y'all to share. Our views are way up, man. Our views have doubled over the past 28 days, and they're climbing. Thank y'all so much, man. I know y'all putting in work for it, brother. Thank y'all. So
when you gonna do that Patreon thing?
It's gonna be a minute. I probably won't do Patreon until next year. I want to make sure I get some subscribers up before I do that.
I say because you be making me hold back. I can't be really telling shit.
I know when we get that shit. When we get to that shit, it's gonna be we do set up a Patreon, y'all. You think we talk shit on this?
You be checking me, man. I'll be like, oh.
We gonna have pictures and everything, bro. Like we gonna be fucking with folks. You know what I'm saying?
This cat told me that if I start saying something, I be saying all the time. If I keep saying it, he's gonna start playing music over me or something. Not let me say it.
Right, won't let him say it. He starts saying some shit like, nah, I'm not gonna let him say none of that shit. You know what I mean? I'll just hit this button, turn it all the way up. He won't be able to say shit. Brother Marcus, my bad. Shout out to Coast Guard. much respect. I ain't swimming in the middle of the abyss in the stormy seas. Right. Love my ass. Hey, look, man, those dudes who go out there and rescue people, they hardcore. You know, the Coast Guard goes out there, interdiction, you know, those interdiction patrols, you know, going out there, shooting out the engines out of those boats and looking for those quasi-submarines with drugs. That's dangerous, man.
They got paratroopers?
No.
Fuck
and if
the
they
Coast
did,
Guard.
they would all have to go to Bragg. I mean, they have to go to Fort Benning.
Did he give a shout to the Space Force too? Hold on, go back.
No, the Marines don't give a shit about the Space Force. Nobody cares about the Space Force, bro. Nobody. What are they doing?
Hold on. I've been practicing my Marine. Hold on. Let me
porthole. Deck.
That means, hey girl, get off that pole and come over here so I can marry you.
Right. So we can get married. I would love to see the stats on that. I'm gonna ask my stripper friends, like, how many of y'all friends got married to Marines, and see how many hands go up. Probably be a lot. But look, it's bittersweet. First of all, you can see Marines got game and they don't give a shit, so they getting women. Strippers are hot. You know what I mean? Secondly, it's just Marines got poor judgment. That's all that is. Brother Marcus, man, don't be marrying no strippers, all right? Don't be marrying no OnlyFans girls. You talk to Uncle Saint before you think about tying a knot if you ain't already done that. And if you have married a stripper, whatever.
Hey, if you go to propose to a stripper, call me up. I'll give you my Cash App. I will come smack you and then talk you out of it, because that's what's gonna happen if you marry her anyway.
Boy,
somebody else might want to get that money.
Yeah, just give me all your money. Let me kick you in the nuts, because that's exactly what's gonna happen. And I'll give you half your money back.
For real.
I'll give you half your money back, bro, because that's not working out. Casual John, Red Bull did a commercial like that. Yeah, that guy jumped from a weather balloon. He was technically in space, but we're talking about jumping from a spaceship. We're talking about even higher than that.
We're talking about when you don't fall. If you do fall, you're gonna burn up if you don't do it right. That's how.
You're gonna burn up if you don't do it right. Like they put you in a little pod or something. They shoot you through the atmosphere. I'm talking about that. That would be hardcore. That's what the ODSTs do, according to the storyline. So anyway, let's get back on track. What are we talking about? Pimping or being pimp? So that was Andrew Tate, right? He basically didn't allow the studio to pimp him. So it's like, shout out to him. He stood his ground. He bought it back. He bet on himself. And like I said, I think he made money. I'm pretty sure he more than broke even. I think he made money off of that. So he at least got his money back. So we were also, because if you look at the thumbnail, you see like Donald Trump was on there, Grant Cardone, Barack Obama, and Tony Robbins. And people are like, man, why did you put those dudes on the thumbnail? Like, because those are all big time finesses, top tier pimps.
They pimps.
Barack Obama versus black people. Pimping or being pimps.
Yo, why you say it like that, man? Barack Obama versus black people.
Pimping or being pimps.
Yeah, he pimped us, man.
He pimped them. Joe Biden versus black people.
What you mean them? When did you
Joe Biden? I'm just saying. He pimped me too. He pimped me for the first vote.
I said, yeah, I got pimped. You was like, yeah, he did pimp them. Hold on. You don't forget?
I'm with you. I was right there too.
World, you don't forget? What is it? Your halo light a little too bright?
Yeah, halo light a little bright. No, he got me too. But it was two separate things though. Like the first vote was because he was black. You know what I mean? Yeah. First vote was because he's black. Second vote, that was where the pimping came in.
Yeah, everybody had their reasons.
That's where the little pimping came in. But you look at Joe Biden, pimping or being pimped. Joe Biden is trying to keep up with the campaign promises and trying to do something for the black community. Whether I agree with it or not, I mean, it is what it is. But, and here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Barack Obama guy. You know what I mean? In my opinion, the best president in modern times, right? That's going all the way back to JFK.
You see, I could feel them dropping.
They might. Going all the way back to JFK. I don't care. Because the guy got in the office and he did what he thought was best for the country. That's all you can ask for a leader. He didn't do what he thought was best for black folks, because he could have done a lot for black folks, and he didn't. Even though he took all that bullshit, right? So
that was America's fear, though, that he was gonna go in there and he was gonna paint the White House, red, and start
paint the White House black. Paint the White House black, man. Yeah. Shout out to Ice Cube.
He did bring Usher through, though. He did bring a little Usher in.
He brought a little bit of everybody in there. Yeah, but that's my whole point. You know what I mean?
That many black people in the White House since it was built.
Pimping or being pimps. Yeah. You're right about that. Pimping or being pimped. And here's the thing. He had to be cautious. So once he he got into the White House, he was getting pimped
Yeah,
by the general public.
because he knew he was the first, and if he didn't act right, he would be the last.
He'd be the
You know,
last.
so he had to, kind of follow the script.
Yeah, pimping or being pimped. You look at the manosphere versus the bottom 80. We're out here talking about these dudes, right? I'm always talking about the top tier guys, top 20 versus the bottom 80. The bottom 80 is the group that women don't really see. The manosphere is pimping the fuck out of the bottom 80.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it in a negative tone either.
You not say it negative. That's getting pimped is negative.
It's you getting pimped. But here's the thing. It's certain things they need to learn. These guys go looking for answers. They find themselves in the manosphere. They're paying for what they need, and they are paying for things that in a lot of cases help them.
They're paying for stuff that we saying for free right now.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, they're getting pimped.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
They're paying for what they think are cheat codes. They're paying this money out, right? What do they say? What did the pimp say out there? You know what I'm saying? The game is to be sold, not told. So there are people out there who are willing to sell the game to them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's for real. I mean, but that's what it is. They literally are paying for stuff that we talking about right now. Paying for stuff that they could get, you know what I mean, from the coach, from their coach in high school, but they didn't want to listen to.
But here's the thing, they didn't have the coach though. They didn't have that mechanism that we have. That's the problem. That's the problem. Like we were saying, men versus males. They don't have, like your sons have you, your dad,
but they had
uncles, and great uncles, cousins.
Yeah, they had other people. You know what I mean? My sons had a tribe. They had a village. You know what I'm saying? And we knew when to step back. So and let the coaches do their thing. Let our friends do their thing. That kind of stuff.
Let the girls do their things. You told them boys. You told them boys. What'd you tell them? Y'all gonna get your heart broken. You gonna get famoosed.
You know what I mean?
You gonna get famoosed.
Man, that sounds like just famoosed is like another way of saying you gonna get shit on. That's what that sounds.
But you are gonna get shit on. You gonna get shit on.
Look, man. Someone comes up to me and says, "Bro, I got famoosed." I'll be like, "Damn, you might want to wash."
Bro, I want to watch twice. You ain't trying to get famoosed, but you gonna get shit on. And you told them just when your hackers come on home, we'll tell you about it.
Yeah, that's
right.
real. I mean, you're right. They are getting pimped like that, though. I mean, and that's a shame too. And here the crazy part is they will argue you down. People will argue you down when they getting pimped. You can say, "Hey, bro, that cat's pimping you. Like that chick is pimping you. That dude is pimping you," and they will argue you down while they not.
No, that's my dog. That's my baby. I ain't getting pimped. Like, bro, you want to see her going? She topped me off 15 minutes. Let me show you the picture.
And he gonna be like, "That ain't her.
That ain't her.
For real.
That ain't her."
We seeing that in society right now. We seeing stuff going on in America right now, in your face, and people are denying it.
Live in 1080p.
Yeah, for real.
Getting pimped and loving it.
And anybody that says they're not getting pimped, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's take it in a simple term. My wife pimps me on a regular basis. All right. Hey,
damn, bro, that's getting clips.
Hey, I'm saying, you know what I mean? The pool needs to be clean. You ain't doing nothing. Why don't you go ahead and handle that?
Oh shit, you got a honey. What'd you just say? I got a honey list.
That we talked this morning. I'm like, bro, I got stuff I got to do.
Got a honey-do list. I'm gonna try to jump on.
So people that are like, I've never been pimped. Now you've been pimped. It happens. Now the term is negative. I mean, it has different levels. My wife telling me to do the dishes or pretending like she's asleep, so I'll clean up or whatever like that. That's being pimped technically.
But what's the converse side to that though? Are there times, when you benefit? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing to her. I mean, it's like I said, the term is real negative, but there's different levels of it.
The message is still there.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It's how you handle it, and when you recognize it. I know when my wife is, running game on me, like the kitchen's dirty. She laying on the, pretending to be asleep or something like that. You know what is going on. And that's
you ain't sleep. Get your ass up. You rolling over, snoring.
Exactly. But it's another thing when it's happening and you don't realize it to the point where you're arguing with your people about it. And I think that goes on more than not. Or when you go out and you're trying to holler at girls and and you think that you're getting somewhere. In actuality, she's just looking at you for a ride so she can get to her man spot. And that happens a lot.
It happens a lot. Or she's getting a drink for her dude, i.e. these two motherfuckers right here.
We've seen that directly.
Go get me a drink. Okay.
Tell your man to go get you this. Tell your man you want a rum and coke.
Okay.
Tell your man,
You so silly. Come right back with that drink.
Right back with a drink.
Big pimping. You know what I mean? Brother Viking, y'all making me think of a Megadeth song called High Speed Dirt. Man, I'm going to have to look that up, bro.
I don't know what that is.
I mean, I'm a System of the Down kind of guy. I like System of the Down. A lot of their early stuff. You know what I mean? Like they trying to build a prison. I think that's a great, again, pimping or being pimped. They get that dynamic is always there. But what I want to say real quick before we move on to the next point to you is you just showed us, just showed us how relationships work. You just said, we basically take turns pimping one another.
If you want, basically. I mean, like I said, that sounds like a rough term. There's different levels, but it's give and take. There you go, give and take. Choose your battles.
Choose your battles.
Oh shit, man! See, he gonna bring the devil out.
Brother Viking, that's right, baby. Bring that shit out. Energy of the gods. Adrenaline surge won't stop till it hit the ground. I'm on my way, for sure. Up here in the air. This will never hurt him. On my way to impact. Taste the high speed dirt. And he's talking about that ODST. Man, that's what you be singing as you coming down, as you jumping. I would never play this song right before I jump because I'm like,
never doing no karaoke, boy.
Bro, listen. Not my thing, bro.
I like how he's getting ready. He's like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, fuck that. You know what I mean? Brother Viking, my grandfather was a para-jump instructor for the Navy, for both drop and pick up. Can't remember the name of the plane with the V at the nose to pick up. I know what he's talking about. That was Vietnam era. They used that to extract like
OV10.
Really who
SF
used it? Well, the only people I know that used it were the SF dudes, but it was the Mac V guys.
Yeah, they were doing that in McCall, bro. They were doing that.
Were they?
McCall. Yeah, we used to go out there. They did that in McCall. We out there got to watch that shit. That shit is crazy. Look, hey, once again, you a better man than me. You can have that.
That shit will fuck you up, bro, because you have to keep your body a certain way. They send up a balloon, and then the plane comes along with this V thing, and they tax the balloon, and it snatches you up into the aircraft. No fucking way it would do that. And that they would only do that when they had to get you out. There was no other way to get you out. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. I might drop me some goddamn ammo. Let's try to fight our way out. Let's at least give that a shot.
At least I die on my feet.
Yeah. Let's try to fight our way out, bro. We can find an LZ, bro. Y'all can, at least stable my ass out. We did that. Remember that time we were out there with the Lerps?
Yeah, and they did the thing. You put your arm out to keep us.
Yeah, and they stabled us to everybody. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. See, that's some shit. That ain't even right, man. See,
right. And then brother Hayoka, again, this is high IQ brother right here. In nature, pimped or being pimped is a matter of survival, camouflage, or mimicry. In the human man world, style and fashion for women make up. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It is how we move. It's just like Jswan said, people don't like the way it sounds, but the message is still there. So talking about pimping, Andrew Tate, the Tate brothers, and Hustlers University, right? Talking about pimping. You know what I mean?
This is where I got to watch what I say.
You can say what you want to say, bro. And it's all good.
Y'all paying money to learn how to get free shit, y'all getting pimped. There, I said it. Y'all getting pimped.
And my take on that is this. If you getting what you pay for, if you happy with what you bought, okay.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay. So the reason I brought it up, Spencer Cornelia, right? People in the YouTube spaces, they know this guy. Like I said, man, he's just, generic white guy.
Hey,
I will put him.
Hold up. Next time we do a video, man, I gotta bring. I got them Cuban cigars sitting up here. We gotta bring the cigars so we can be like this. Be like all these dudes with cigars, because that's how you supposed to be pimping.
I ain't mad.
That's how you supposed to look. We ain't looking apart right now.
And that's down in Miami. I'm gonna have to, before we get to Patreon, man, we're gonna have to get the cigars.
I got the Cubans here, man. I got a whole case of them here.
We'll make that happen, bro.
Allegedly, I have a whole case of them here.
Yeah, because you must not want them. Get on the boats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. People were talking about, this is one of the big things. One of the big things they were leveling against the Tate brothers, in particular, Andrew Tate. Hustlers University is a pyramid scheme. Yeah, all these people who were against him, they were saying it was a pyramid scheme, right? This is just what was going out there. And then you had public, like journalists writing this thing. People were saying it out loud.
What a pyramid scheme is. Avon is a pyramid scheme. Amway.
Right. Amway.
Pyramid scheme. That's a real pyramid scheme.
Right. What Madoff was doing was a fucking pyramid scheme. Or Ponzi scheme.
That was a Ponzi scheme. Yeah,
Ponzi slant pitch, same thing. You know what I mean? When you bring people in, you get paid off the people that come in behind you and all that kind of stuff. You get paid off the people that they bring up. That's it, right? And they never really work because you run out of people. They just can't work. So they were saying that Tate and HU was. So this guy, Spencer Cornelia, who is not a fan of Andrew Tate, he is not.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Right. And I'm not. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the world right now.
Oh, okay.
He is not. He is not a fan. Spencer Cornelia is not a fan of Andrew Tate. He is not a fan of the Manosphere. He's not a red pill guy. It is what it is, right? He just is not. All right. So this guy did a video. His whole YouTube channel is based on exposing fraud, be it, fake gurus, pyramid schemes, illegal activity, all this kind of stuff. This is what his content is about. And he has good content. I'm not going to lie to you. The guy takes his time and he figures shit out. I'm not going to lie to you. As I talk about pyramid scheme, there's my Cash App. If you
done hooked it up. Oh, yeah. Damn. You done took that shit to the next level.
Yeah, they told me to. Motherfuckers like, you got to do this. So this is Spencer Cornelia. We're about to watch what Spencer Cornelia had to say about Andrew Tate's Hustlers University, right? He paid for Hustlers University. He went in there and he did the work. And this is what he had to say. This was his final analysis right here.
This may sound silly, but it's incredibly important that we all maintain similar definitions for words. On social media right now, the words scam, scammer, fraud, and fake guru, and he's running a pyramid scheme are being used everywhere. My wish is that when a video gets released with objective proof that someone is a fake guru or running a scam, it becomes influential in people's buying decisions. Unfortunately, these words no longer hold any weight. I've seen numerous claims that Hustlers University is a pyramid scheme, but I seem to be the only person who joined to verify with an objective mind. The reason why this matters is that when someone releases a video with objective proof that something is a pyramid scheme or someone is a fraud, then that will hopefully shift people's perspectives and ring their alarm bells, and that business will no longer recruit or sell to new victims.
So I'm just going to pause it there for a second. You see that this guy is legit looking for people and trying to help those who succumb to these get rich quick pyramid schemes, fake guru type things. Just so y'all know where Cornelia's coming from. What are your thoughts so far?
I said it earlier. I don't think it's a pyramid scheme at all. I mean, you're getting what you pay for.
Right.
Well,
right.
Okay, you're getting what you pay for on paper, but maybe not understanding what you're paying for, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. I see. Yeah. That makes sense. You know what I mean? But it's not like you're paying for apples and getting lemons. You're not doing that.
No. You may be paying for apples, but your apples may not be as fresh as you think they are.
Exactly. Yeah. You could have bought the fresh apples from where they got the fresh apples from.
You could have got them from the tree. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Great point.
You know
so
what?
Here we go.
You're paying for convenience. I forgot how I said it earlier. You're paying for you're paying for convenience, accessibility. It's easy. That's what
it's easy, and you're looking for the cheat code.
Yes.
Shout out to all the Ninja Watchers out there. Do me a favor, share the video. You know what I mean? You don't have to like or subscribe, but if you please do me a favor, share the video. I'm just trying to get my my views up.
Hey,
so let's continue.
Hold on. Look, share the damn video. All right, you heard me. He trying to be nice.
That's why I bring the muscle. That's why I bring the muscle. That's why I bring the muscle. That's why y'all gotta have a crew. Y'all gotta have a crew.
We go like Jay and Silent Bob be cruising around with the list.
Right. It's like this. All I got to do is say, Jswans, I got a problem with this mic. I'm not saying something needs to happen to this mic.
Hold up.
Right.
You said it's good, right?
Exactly. Got a problem with the mic. Okay, now Jswans coming back is no longer a problem. Everything's been fixed. That's how the top dogs move. What are you going to accuse me of? Well, he said he had a problem with the mic, and then so-and-so disappeared.
I wish this mic would just go sit in the corner.
Just go sit in the corner.
That's how G's do it. You know what I mean? Like I keep telling people, man, like, oh, I'm gonna get this dude. Nah, bro, you just look at a chair and be like, man, I hate that chair. I wish that chair would just go away.
And it'd be nice if something would have happened to that chair.
Yeah, that's all you do.
That's all you do. And then your crew was like, word?
Be careful who you say that to.
Word?
we know some hitters. Be careful who you say that to.
Yeah, like nah, bro, for real. It was a bad chair. I needed a new one. I wanted you to go to Target and get the other chair. Oh, my bad, bro.
Hey, I've had to tell that. You got to watch who you talking to about some of that stuff, because you say the stuff to our people, they'd be like, all right.
It's all fun and games till you hear them pops. It's all fun and games.
So it's hey, everybody got to keep a hitter in the back pocket. Just like I tell everybody.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jswans.
Don't know if you want.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
Like I tell all women got a dude in their back pocket. All these dudes are like, nah, there ain't no such thing. Nah, dude. All women got a dude they know they can call. Every woman does.
I would say that, but I'm saying I don't have any hitters in my back pocket, Jswans. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't keep mine in my back. I keep them in my front pocket.
Mr. Police man.
I like access.
Mr. Assistant District Attorney. I don't have anybody in my back pocket. I don't know anybody from Avondale. Like, I have no history. I don't know what you talking about.
231 Main Street.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. I have no idea. He's speaking Burmese right now. I have no idea.
Oh, damn, he said Burmese. You weren't hard for that one, didn't you? It's like Famoose.
It's Famoose. Brother Viking. Yep, one of the 3 times Grandpa got his neck broke was doing that 100%.
One of the 3 times?
That's what I was thinking. That pickup stuff is no joke. Neck, bro. You get those fractures, right? You get those fractures, man. So that's technically a break. It's technically a break.
My neck. That changed my life.
It changed my life, bro. Like, I don't even want to sleep. I get a bad one, be sitting up like this trying, man. I ain't laying down. That shit hurts. And Brother Viking, like, y'all got me going too now. I'll stop sidetracking. It's all good, bro.
Yeah, you supposed to be. And that dude said his dad neck broke 3 times.
My grandfather was hardcore, bro. That was the old military. That was Navy too. That was the old shit. I'm fine. Rub some dirt on it. This shit.
Like, yeah, my neck broke again. You know that shit happened.
What? No, I don't know how that shit happens. Rub some dirt on it. It's your neck. Like that shit. That's some spine shit, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
Shit, what you in that wheelchair for? Oh, bro, I done broke my neck again. I'll be all right in a week.
I done broke my neck again. Yo, Brother Viking, your grandfather was hardcore.
For real.
Hardcore. Salute to your granddad. For sure, for sure. You know what I mean? I know lots of guys in HU. None of them said it's a scam, but they did all say you better be ready to work. Hey, listen, I'm not mad. If, like I said before, I don't care where you get the help from. And if you want to invest in it, that's fine. And if you are getting value from it, great. You know what I'm saying? I ain't knocking that at all.
If you cool with it, you cool with it. I mean, ain't nobody judging you. It's just, I believe there's easier ways to do things. But if you're cool with it and you happy with the results, then who's to argue?
Who's arguing? Well, the woke mob is arguing. Sister Candace is in the house. What's good? Welcome, love. Welcome, love. Yeah, the woke mob is all about that, man. So let's finish what Cornelia had to say. Let's finish watching this.
All right.
My answer to anyone asking about a specific course or book is that the success of the customer depends on their ability to apply what they learn, their ability to adapt to real-life adversity, and their ability to course correct every day or month to stay along the path of success. Digital courses, books, college training, seminars are all meant to give you a good roadmap and overview. They are not the solution to every problem. Your success will depend on you. I personally prefer books and specific courses from a verified expert who has their own social media or business. I'm also the person who becomes obsessed with a topic and will consume material from every accessible source. If you're the person who can apply what is taught and you become obsessed with what you want to get good at, then you'll be successful whether you join Hustlers University, you Google the information, take a class with Skillshare, or pay for a mentor.
There you go.
That's real talk right there, bro.
That's what I was kind of getting at. If you're the kind of cat that, if you a go-getter, you'll be successful no matter what you do.
No matter what. You're going to the worst people on this planet that I've met, they still had little jewels, little gems that they would drop every now and then. Maybe one out of 1,000 times they say something that's not all fucked up. They're like, oh, that's that. And you take that. You throw the rest of it away, but you keep that. Like, oh, that was a good spot right there. You know what I mean? And then we got Latin folks in here speaking. That's what's up. I have to work on my Spanish. Brother Hayoke, you can't seduce or finesse someone that doesn't pay attention. This is why attention with women is the coin of the realm.
What?
You can't seduce or finesse someone that doesn't pay attention.
No,
so if they don't pay attention, you can't seduce.
I could seduce or finesse people who do pay attention because they be in deep.
Because you win them over? Because you can win them over?
They be in deep. You know what I mean? If they don't pay attention, then, you can't really, it's like chasing cat, like herding cats. It's too much work.
Too much work.
But if they sit there, because, people that pay deep attention, they're the ones that think that they know everything. You know what I mean? They think that they're ahead of the game. That they walk in the room and think they're the smartest person in the room kind of thing. Yeah.
Right. It's right. You got Panama, Fernandez, K Pasta, Gente.
Oh, that's our girl, bro.
What's good? Who that?
That's my VP.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That's what's going on. Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm glad you here. Welcome.
Hey, tell it. Yo, I got right here. Yo, give Mike my love, man. Tell Mike what's up. That's the new hubby, bro.
That's what's up. Cool. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming through.
My love, for real.
You know what I mean? Brother Viking, DL, Saint, when we meet in real life, I'll tell you some of my granddad's stories. I look forward to that, brother. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to that. I can't wait to hear those stories, man. Former Navy's probably your original frogman or some shit. Broke his neck 3 times. I mean, I just want to hear those 3 stories right there. Just let me hear that. I know about the one. Know about the other 2 times. You know what I mean?
I remember the first time I died.
Right. I remember the first time I lost my right arm. Wait, the first time it's still there? Yeah, they put it back.
For real.
Right. Just like, right. That's your people. They're like, right. Aloha. You know what I mean? So let's finish. Yeah. Let's hit the last little bit of what Spencer had to say about Tate.
Your passion has nothing to do with getting paid. So the people who are serious, the people who are smart enough to go, I only work because I want money. I don't care what I do. I just want money. Cool. Then you can come to my school. Now, my school is competitive. My school does not operate inside of a vacuum. It's $49 a month for Hustlers University, and we teach 18 modern wealth creation methods. We teach 18 different ways to make money.
Andrew loves to promote Hustlers University as some elite group of people, which he's obviously done a great job at marketing, but I would wager all of my money that the income distribution of students shifts far left compared to any standard bell curve. No knock on the students because they're looking to learn, but the idea that this is some elite group of high earners is a joke. A majority of the students I can guarantee are below the average household income. I'm expecting a lot of my audience to dislike this video and not agree with me, which is totally fine. According to the definitions I believe of what a scam and pyramid scheme is, I see no objective proof that Hustlers University is either of these two. I do believe that Andrew Tate is probably not the most ethical person and probably has certain things he would not want public, but this video isn't really about him the person, it's about this specific course. There's certainly a lot of smoke surrounding his behavior, which generally means there's fire somewhere. We'll end this video with a little mystery. Thanks for watching.
I wanted to play all that because I didn't want to just clip the positive stuff they were saying about Tate. I wanted all to get in there because I know his followers, they do not like the red pill. They do not like the manosphere. So I didn't want to just be clipping the stuff that's favorable to the manosphere. I wanted him to get that last little bit in there.
I was looking at like his head is like huge for his body, bro. He looked like a lollipop. Bro. Like orange on a stick. I
don't want to beat the man up, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But no, I mean that's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, you getting what you're paying for, but do you understand what you're really paying for, kind of thing? Because I'm sitting there like, like this elite university with these elite people in there. I'm like, nah, I'm not buying that. You know what I mean? And but I mean, you're paying for information, you're getting information. So like I said, if you're happy with it, then go do you.
And go do you. Ain't nobody tripping. Go do you. If you want to spend $50 a month, you know what I mean? And it's like you can get out at any time. If you want to spend that $50 and that money, you're getting value from that money, man, then go ahead and do you, bro.
Yeah, like if somebody I love if my sons came to me and said, hey, Dad, I'm thinking about doing this, I'd be like, why are you doing it? And what do you expect to get out of it? And while they're talking to me, I would be sitting there on my laptop, Googling everything that they want. And I'll be like, here it is right here. Have you talked to this person over here? Or have you reached out to this person? And that's the crazy part. Like, everybody knows somebody.
Yeah.
Everybody knows somebody. Yeah. All right.
I give you the perfect example. If your boys were saying, I'm going to take a course that's going to cost me $50 a month to teach me how to put together a live comedy show, what are you going to tell them?
I tell them, don't pay that money, call Don. You know what I mean? I tell them to call D.
Point blank, period.
Okay, let's say I didn't know you. I would say, hold on, before you do that, why don't you go to this club over here and see if you could talk to the manager? Ask him, what it takes. That sort of thing. Take a shot. I mean, he might just, you're serious about it? Well, yeah, I'm interested in doing this. How does this work? and talk to him, and go talk to 3 more clubs or 2 more club managers and find out what they say, and then compare notes. You know what I mean? That's what I would tell them to do. You know, and see, and that requires a little bit of effort and legwork. So that $50 you're paying, it's for convenience. It's for accessibility. I mean, it's not for accessibility. It's for convenience.
Right. It's the fucking cheat code. I want to pay for the cheat code. No, do the work. Do the fucking work.
Here's the crazy part. So you take that class and you learn how to do it. You're still going to go out and talk to those people. You know, what I mean? You're still going to, you're going to be in the same boat. You're just going to have, well, I know what questions to ask now. Okay.
And it gets into a whole lot of things though. Are you socially calibrated? Do you know how to say hello to people? Do you know how to, you know what I mean? All that comes into play now, which means you got to work on all those other skills in order to be able to do this.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But somebody, I mean, you always know somebody. And, you know, and once you start moving like that, you know, that one person will turn into 2 and then on and on and on and on. But a lot of cats, like you said, aren't socially calibrated. So they don't understand that process.
They don't understand that process.
Like I said, you know, I'm not a political person, you know, in the sense, but I'm meeting people now through this process that I would have never thought I met. I never thought I'd be around people like this. Never. And I mean, like, you know, we talked about this, having major access to people, you know what I mean? Like major access to major hitters. And, but I, you know, and I got this way because of talking to people, you know, just talking to people, you know, being at the bar, talking to people. That sort of thing.
Learning how to shake people's hands, learning how, like you say, learn how to say hi. And here's the thing, though. Here's a little experiment right here. Just a quick little experiment we're going to do right here on the DLC and I Really Want to Know podcast. Right? Right now, folks, is there anyone out there who can help us
Hold on.
learn? No. I need to know someone who can teach me how a nuclear reactor works. Who can teach me how a nuclear reactor works? And I need somebody who has firsthand knowledge. Is there anybody out there listening to me right now that can actually help me? You know, and then when you ask that question, how many layers will we have to go through to find that person, that you know, that nuclear engineer? Probably not many, right? We gotta
pick up a phone right now.
We could
literally, I could pick up a phone right now and talk to somebody. Yo,
and we could probably find someone who's in the business.
You know, that text I just got. You know that comment I made?
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of happy laughy faces.
Oh my goodness! There you go. Quit feeding into Jswan's head, y'all. Cut it out. Stop it.
You know what that was, so you know.
I do. Stop it. Yeah. Stop it. He bad enough as it is, man. He does not need y'all encouragement. Stop it. Trying to be grown up over here. Y'all are not helping me out. You know what I mean?
Like you said, like nuclear reactor thing. I literally could pick up a phone right. I know somebody right now. That I
you see how that works.
And you know, and I got that information. You know, once again, just talking to people, saying hi.
Damn, that's right. You do.
Yeah,
I forgot. You do.
Yeah. Right now. See? I mean, and that's crazy.
Or you can go and spend thousands of dollars trying to get to somebody, whatever. So people will gladly take your money, but if you were to work your network, if someone were to come on here and say, hey, DL Saint, I'm trying to find someone who knows about, you know, I don't know, aircraft engineering or something like that. Do you know anybody? Yeah. Yes, we do. We know a lot of people in that fucking field.
Thinking like, do we know anybody?
Yes.
But but it would not take long. And that's, and you know, and that stuff you don't have to pay for. You know what I mean? You just gotta learn how to take your L's. Take your L's.
You got to go out there and do the work. You got to be willing to put yourself out there. And that's what it all boils down to. And that's the one thing I will say about the red pill, the Mansfield world, the guys that I respect over there, the Rich Coopers, you know what I mean, the Myron Gaines, like the Freshman Fit, all that, the Rollo Tomasi's, they all say the same thing. You must do the work. That's all I'm saying. You must do the work.
All love, girl. It's all love.
Stop.
you know,
cut that out.
They fussing at me right now.
Cut that out, man. Like you getting beat up on. So, brother Hayoka, illusion is their way. The fashioning of an illusion to achieve real goals is his favorite quote. This applies to everyone. Okay. But it is again, it's like we're saying, pimping or being pimped. That's just a nice way of saying it, in my opinion. You know, brother Jason was saying, what about the war room? Think that's where the elites are. No, they're not there. You know what I mean? The war room, okay, there are, in my opinion, I would say they are more elite than Hustlers University.
Wait, hold on. How much is the war room?
$5,000 a year.
And how much is the other thing?
$50 a month.
Okay, so So basically, you moved up 3 steps to the dudes that are paying $5,000 a year room. You're not in an elite room, bro. That's not an elite room.
But that's not elite. That's not elite to us, bro. But we don't, to the average dude, that might be elite to them.
I guess.
That might be elite to them. Again, we can't look at it through our lens. Would I invest $5,000 in the war room at this point? No. You know what I mean? Now, if the war room included Barack Obama, if it included, Elon Musk, you know what I mean, Jeff Bezos, those type people, you know what I mean, the Koch brothers, if the war room included access to them, yeah, absolutely, I give you $5,000 right now.
Bruh, I literally, I bet you Sunday night, I had probably $1 million worth of people at my house having dinner.
And you did, and we're not going to get into that, but you did. You know what I mean? So,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm saying like that, and that's not even, and I guarantee any one of those people, if I was like, hey, you could pay $5,000 a year in room and be with the elite people, and I know for sure one dude would say, well, hold on, if you only $5,000, that room ain't elite.
Thank you. You got to add some zeros.
Exactly, or the elite don't pay to be in them rooms.
And that's leading me to my next point. When you have some people who are in the bottom 80, like the bottom of the bottom 80, you guys, you know what I mean? Again, this investment might be worthwhile to them. There are guys out there who may pay to be into the war room and actually meet someone. They might get a chance to sit there and talk to a Jay Waller, you know what I mean, to a Sterling Cooper or whoever, or Rollo Tomasi or whoever. And that might be to them a huge come up.
And you know what's crazy? Like when we we're coming up, starting out, I mean, the way that we moved around people, they would bring us into those places. Like, I told you we used to live, we first bought that big giant house, and we're moving in, and I come home from work one day and these people are sitting at my table discussing investments and stuff like that. Talking about, no, y'all don't put any money in, don't worry about it. We'll front y'all the money. Now you've moved up, that sort of stuff. I mean, if people see you doing something, they'll come to you. You know what I mean? People see potential, they'll come to you.
They will. And again, but it's so many different bubbles out there, man. There's so many people in so many different places. It's not up to me or you to say yay or nay on any of these possible opportunities or how it works.
Well, yeah.
But what we're saying is look at other options first.
Yeah. Go, look at what you want. Go find what you want. All right. Like if you're looking to get into real estate, all right, don't call your cousin the realtor selling, $100,000 homes in the hood. You know what I mean? Go to that real estate office, and I'm thinking of, in Beverly Hills or in Miami or whatever, and just ask questions. And you're gonna run into some assholes. You definitely are. You know what I mean? And when you do, move on. You know what I mean? But you gotta ask questions. Just start asking questions, and people will start seeing you moving. They'll start seeing you coming out of them places. They'll see, hey, this guy's serious.
But the problem is this, brother. This is the problem. We're talking about the generation where everyone gets a trophy. We're talking about the generation where their parents bulldoze everything out of their way. These people simply don't know how to do what you said. That sounds simple to me and you, because that's how we came up. Yeah. That's how we came up. My dad made me go talk to people as a kid. I make my daughter go talk to people. If my daughter wants something, I make her do the research.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was trained that way. Now we're talking about people who didn't have that, right? And it's later on in life. That's why I'm saying it's a little different there. So Brother Viking is saying right here, one of the guys I know in Hustlers University is a fighter slant trainer in the Fresh and Fit Discord. He joined Hustlers University on the side and said as of last night, he made $4,000 in Hustlers University over a few months.
Okay, for real. Okay, you know what, bro? Let me put you on something, okay? I made like $4,000 in 2 weeks.
Jswans, what do I always tell you though? What do I always tell you? You can't look at it through your lens.
Bro,
you can't look at it through your lens. This guy invested $50.
$4,000, bro.
Right. So this guy invested $50 a month, right? Let's say it took him 4 months to make this money, right? It's a $200 investment. He made $4,000. It doesn't matter where he got the information from. That's a good return on investment, period. Bro, like I said, if he's telling it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because you can say that like, oh, I made $4,000 in fucking 4 days or something like that. Yeah, Jeff Bezos is making $4,000 a minute or a second or some shit like that. So it's all relative.
But I wouldn't pay money to go sit down with Jeff Bezos.
Me neither. But I take that back. I might.
Yeah, you're right.
I take that back. I might.
He is the richest man on the planet. Yeah, you might.
Yes,
yeah.
I will fucking sit there. I'll pay money. How much money now?
But I'd have to sit with him and his financial guy.
Now I'm gonna sit with him first, and then I go sit with his financial people, whatever. But no, I would pay money just like I would pay money to sit down with Obama. I would pay money to sit down with Obama.
That's a different thing, though. Like,
but
Obama's not there to make money, though.
But if someone out there who'd be like, man, that's stupid. Why would you sit down there? You get down for the. I would rather put the money over here, or I would rather put the money over there. It doesn't matter what you do with your bread, so long as you get a return on your investment. That's the point I'm trying to make here.
If you had to pay $250,000 and you could sit and talk to Barack Obama for like 3 hours, and it was, it was short, it was easy money for you. You pay that.
I do it.
Well, you know why? Because having that personal conversation with him will give you that opportunity to move in his world. If you can impress him, if you can pimp him. You know what I mean? If you can get in there and get his attention, you know what I mean? You could pimp him, get him to take you in the next room. All right.
That gives you an opportunity to work your pimp hand. You're right.
Yes. That's why I would do it.
And maybe you don't pimp him, but you pimp his number one guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, would I pay money to take classes that Barack Obama says are good classes? No. Not unless Barack Obama was good. I would pay money to get access to somebody that can get me better access.
Yes, but again, my overall point here to Brother Vikings point, right? To Brother Vikings point, here's a guy who's out here, a hardworking guy. He's already hustling, right? He's a fighter. He's a trainer, right? He's networking his butt off. He sees his opportunity. He jumps into HU. He probably wanted to jump into the war room, but he couldn't afford it. So he jumps into the Hustlers University, right? And with the information that's presented to him, and it goes back to what Cornelius said in his video. It's what you do with that information, whether you get it from Hustlers University or Harvard. So he took that information and made $4,000. Now he's $1,000 away from leveling up into the war room.
And that's a good point. I mean, I'm just sitting there thinking, because there's people that go to Harvard, Harvard and Yale, those schools, I don't think those people really pay. They usually get grants. But like somebody like Duke, somebody goes to Duke. You can go to Duke and get, whatever degree you want, but if you're not using it, you can go get a medical degree. And if you're not using it, then it was pointless. That sort of thing. Right.
And Sister Candace says, I don't know much about Hustlers University, the War Room, or some of these other endeavors, but people should have a network of other like-minded people to share resources and contacts, and that's what me and this guy does. Right? Right.
It goes without saying.
That goes without. Well, you have to say it now because people don't understand it. That's where we are now, bro.
And that's scary. I mean, these are conversations because that right there is what that's what your circle is. That's what your bubble is. Like me, I don't move in bubbles that aren't like-minded. You know what I mean? If I go somewhere and I realize these people ain't, their heads ain't where my head is, I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm out, and it's as simple as that. But if you got a bubble. I mean, put it this way, like if I go somewhere and I hear dudes in there talking about, I don't know, nigga this and that and blah, 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 blah. Too old for that. I'm not trying to deal with that. I'm out. I won't be disrespectful. I'll just be like, yo, thanks for the drink. I'm out.
I'm off to the next one. And it's all good.
There's no point in being in that room because it's not beneficial to me.
Yeah. Like you say, if you're not the smartest person in the room, if you are the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room.
You're in the wrong room. Now, mind you, beneficial to me is not just about financial stuff. Beneficial to me is spiritual, it's emotional, it's a whole bunch of things because you need all that to be successful. But yeah, if I walk in a room and it ain't feeling right, it ain't right. And, and once again, when I do this stuff, I'm usually with wifey. And if she tells me it ain't right, it ain't right. We look to surround ourselves with like-minded people. And that's what it comes down to. And everybody should do that. If you, like them, we've talked about you're helping some cats do some stuff. And, they need to look at the rooms they move in.
Look at the rooms they live in. And I got to give a horn real quick. Shout out to brother Jason, man. I appreciate that, man. $3 donation. Y'all think it don't sound like much, but you know what? This brother just donated $3 to this platform because he appreciates what we're doing. I do appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, good looking out.
You know what I mean? Jswans ain't getting none of that money. Just so you know, he ain't getting none of that shit.
Nah, I'll get that shit.
He ain't getting none of that, but I do appreciate that.
I ain't laugh. He laughing. I ain't laughing. Get all that shit.
Well, he got my AK and my AR, so he's got quite a bit more than $3.
I get that shit right now.
Yeah, that's what it is. I went up there, went to the range, spent the night. We got the drinking that night. You know what I mean? I woke up, left, forgot my weapons up there. I'm like, bro, you talking about getting pimping. Guess who getting pimped right now? Oh, you want to see this again, bro? You want to see this again?
It's gonna cost you how much? You get $3. It's gonna cost you $4.
But brother Jason, thank you so much for the donation, man. I truly do appreciate it, man. But even like brother Jason was saying, like, he was talking about the elite thing. He's like, I don't really think it's elite. That's why he put the quotations in it. But here's the thing. It could be quote unquote elite to some people. Like, you don't know where they're coming from. And again, I like what Brother Viking was saying. This guy went into Hustlers University and spending $50 a month, however many months it took him to make that, he made $4,000. That is a great return on investment. Now, no one gave him the money. He just took the information that he paid for and put it to work.
Yeah, if it works, you know, I mean, what I was saying is just there's easier ways. You know what I mean? There's easier ways, and I personally feel like better ways. You know, but that's me. You know, I'm gonna go out. I'm the guy that, like, when I lose something, I go watch other people get awards so I can feel it. I want to feel that loss, so I don't ever feel that loss again. But that's me. I'm like that.
Well, he's on some other shit. Y'all think Myron Gaines is like on some real hardcore win shit. Now, he ain't got nothing on Jswans. I'm here to tell you, bro. He ain't got nothing on Jswans. And Brother Viking agrees with me, man. It's like the key thing is doing it on the side. It's solid return on investment. And that's the point I'm making. Like that, I ain't mad at dude. I'm not mad. If you tell me right now, you show me a hustle where I could spend $400 and turn around and make $4,000. You know what I mean? Or spend $200 and turn around and make $4,000. Yeah. I'm doing that all day. Why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Especially if he wants to get into now, if he wants to get into the war room, he earned the money to do it. You know what I mean? He earned the money to jump into the war room. And it's like, oh, if I made all this money in HU, I could probably do even better in the war room. So it is what it is. I'm not mad. You know what I mean? Brother Hayoka, Warren Buffett, roughly $700,000 for lunch. People paid. He donated to the Glide Memorial.
And that's crazy. Like, I mean, I can't even imagine what Warren Buffett would say in that room. I really wonder how many people were in that room. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. And but I really wonder, like if there's 100 people in that room and everybody gets a chance to sit down with Warren Buffett and actually talk to him one-on-one, okay. You know, but if there's like 10,000, 20,000 people listen to him talk like in a stadium, I don't want no part of that.
Yeah, and that's why I put, you know, and you know, I got a this versus that part of the show. Let's just, because we already talking about the pimping or being pimped, right? So lobbyists versus the American voter. Lobbyists versus the American voter. Who's pimping? Who's getting pimped?
The American people are being pimped.
1,000,000%. And look, and that goes back to what Brother Hayoka was saying, right? So the American voter votes in an elected official who then gets pimped by the lobbyists, who then goes right back around and pimps the voter who put them in the first place. And that's the circle.
Yep.
That's the circle. That cycle could be easily broken.
Bro, Americans getting it from both ends. The American people are getting it from both. It was like a human centipede.
A human centipede, bro.
They're getting it from both ends, boy.
Like, think about that. So, I mean, and here's the thing. All Americans know it. Jswans did it on this platform. We were talking about stuff, and he was like, well, I know a guy who pays both political parties, both candidates. So no matter who wins, he's got his hooks into one of the dudes. No one wants to talk about that.
Everybody glossed over it.
Everybody glosses over that. Whoa. It's like, hold on. Did you hear what I said? This one dude, no matter who wins, he wins. Not you, the voter. He wins because he's raising money.
For holding fundraisers with the candidates at his house from both parties 2 separate times.
Same house. Didn't even go to one of his other houses.
And
same house.
And both candidates know about it.
And both candidates answer his phone call.
Yep.
Who wins?
And think about that. And nobody flinched. And I'm like,
nobody.
Wow. I was kind of shocked.
Nobody flinched. No, we too busy talking about the raid on Trump's house.
Yeah, Trump and
Hillary.
Trump and Hillary.
Right. Trump and Hillary. Did you hear what he just said? The man was there. The man is always there. The man just told me, man, get your tuxedo out, man. We might have to go do something. Hold on. We might have to go do something. Yeah. It's the same people courting all the politicians. Who's getting pimped?
And when you talk to them about it, they'll tell you why. No matter who wins, I have access to them.
I got access.
And they told me,
Big pimping, spending G's.
And I, you know, it's funny. I had that conversation like, yo, don't you think that's wrong? He said, James, come on now. This is the real world. This is how this works.
Yep. Brother Hayoka, rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. That's Warren Buffett.
Yep.
Wiser words were never spoken.
Yeah. You know, my favorite rule is don't buy one unless you can buy 3.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's Jswans Senior right there. So here's the next one. All
right.
What's pimping? What's getting pimped? Technology versus law enforcement. We're talking about cops. Technology versus cops. Ooh. Who's pimping? Who's getting pimped?
I'm thinking that cops are getting pimped.
Absolutely.
Yeah, cops are getting pimped.
Because they pimp hand done been stopped. Because they've been out there up until technology is caught up with body cams and this and that. Surveillance cameras everywhere, ring cameras. Cops were getting away with murder. Jswan sent me a video of some teenager
That's funny,
who
boy.
browbeat 2 damn cops. Right, the one cop made an illegal stop, which he did, and the teenager just went off on him. The cop was like, "I'm stopping you because you flipped me the bird and called me a pig." Well, you are a pig, and he flipped him the bird again.
He said, the cop said, well, if I'm a pig, what are you? He said, not a pig.
Not a pig. Called him a retard. Like this is, I gotta find that original video because I want to react to it. We gotta react to that one.
It was hilarious though.
Yet another example of horrible training. You know what I mean? Do you know what they called us in basic training? So do you think you can affect an American soldier with words? Man, stop it. And we were soldiers. They were training us for war. And words do not affect us. You know what I mean? Not in the combat environment. You know what I mean? We're gonna do that. But the point is, technology is pimping the hell out of cops right now. It's changing the way that we police in America.
Yeah.
Right? So I gotta give you on that one. Yeah, the cops are law enforcement's definitely getting pimped now.
Well, you know, but like I said, the guys I know and talk to, they think body cameras are a good thing because
the
people
good cops would think that.
Some of the stuff they deal with, that kind of thing. But them bad cops, well, they're the ones that are like, I can't take this no more. I'm sick of these niggas. Citizens. Citizens,
right. Right. And that's the thing. And here's the thing. So they're like, well, I'm gonna quit. Well, what are you gonna do with your high school diploma?
No, they'll just retire, or they'll find that they'll quit wherever they're at and go find I can be a racist asshole in Mississippi place and go be a cop there.
Yeah, but it's again, technology is pimping their ass. Technology is everywhere.
Yeah, but not everybody's got body cams. I told you up here they ain't got them. They ain't got cams in their cars up here.
It's coming. I give it a decade tops.
Oh yeah.
After you know what I'm saying? So that's just it. Yo, you got 10 years. You got like 10 years or less to be a bad cop. That's what I mean? Because technology, that's great. That's great. Because technology, right? 10 years to wild out. Yeah. Because technology done pimped y'all ass. So all right, here's the next one. Self-help. Those self-help gurus versus most people. Who's pimping? Who's getting pimped?
Come on now. The people that are buying them books, they the ones they getting pimped. They getting pimped hard. They ain't even. And I'm not talking. They the bottom bitches.
Right. Because I'm not talking about fresh and fit Andrew Tate and Rollo Tomasi. Nah, I'm talking about like the Tony Robbins of the world.
Yeah, that's
what I mean. The Grant Cardones of the world.
You're not talking about the serious, like psychological, like psychiatrist type. You're talking about like Tony Robbins and
yes,
yeah,
big pimping.
Yeah,
big pimping.
I got one. Religion.
See, I was gonna stay away from it. Ooh,
why you gonna stay away from it? What you
religion versus who?
The people in general, the world.
And we're talking about any and all religions, y'all. We're not picking on any one religion. We're talking about all religions.
We are not talking about you, Catholic Church. Please do not come and have us killed.
We ain't talking about you, Southern Baptists. No, they ain't worried about the Catholics. I ain't worried about the Christians. I'm worried about the Muslims. You know what I mean? We ain't saying nothing about the prophet. They'll come see you. They'll come see you. Yeah.
But nah. So what you think?
I think religion. Absolutely religion is pimping. Oh, they doing the pimping, and the people are getting pimped.
And hey, hold on. I'm religious, like for real.
Very religious. Way more religious than I am.
And I'm telling you right now that like the religion is pimping people, bro. Like, anytime, what is it, that minister up in New York, they got robbed of like $500,000 worth of jewelry on camera while doing this sermon. Everybody was all in shock and upset. I'm like, hold on. Why is the minister got $500,000 worth of jewelry on?
While he preaching.
You know,
I would say that was divine intervention. I would say that. Would say that God possessed that criminal and said, "Let me go show you." Because what would Jesus do? Jesus would use all that money to help the community. Jesus wasn't walking around in gold. I mean, didn't he have a problem with the temple and the religious people?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, didn't he hang out with prostitutes and criminals and thieves? I mean, bro, like I said, man, that's why I have a problem with it. So yeah, religion is definitely pimping. So all y'all, going to them mega churches and paying, what is it, $150 a seat to go sit in the church or whatever.
Whoa.
You got
I gotta use my button on that, man.
Hold up. Hey, you're supposed to preface using the button with using the button. You're just supposed to hit the button.
I'm still learning. You telling me that they gotta pay for them seats?
I don't know, but I know they be like doing sermons at football stadiums. Somebody paying for it.
I guess the lights got to stay on. I guess somebody got to pay for that G6.
I don't know, but I mean, somebody got to pay for it. It ain't going to be cheap.
Somebody got to pay for that G650. And that's another thing, too. You got these churches where the ministers are riding around in Bentleys. I ain't saying all of them. You do have churches out there where people they come together. It's like, like religion should be. They come together at the church that they built normally, or the church takes care of the grounds and all that. They come together and they, they celebrate their religion together. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about them dudes riding around in Bentleys, like Jswans was saying, with $500,000 worth of jewelry on, riding around in they,
bruh,
Global Expresses and G650s.
We should do a show on that, on religion and how they pimping people, for real. That'd be a good one, because I saw one minister, he rings a bell. Whenever money's coming, he rings a bell. Like, oh, money's coming, ding, 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 and people be standing up and, dancing because they feel the Holy Ghost. And I'm like, really? They getting pimped for real, bruh.
That's sad, man.
But
that's sad. But it's not my place to say anything about it. If that's what you want, if that's where you're going to invest your money and that brings you value, more power to you. I'm not doing it.
He's saying that. I'm saying, look, send me the money. Like you said, I'll kick you in the nuts and I'll give you 10% back. Nah, I ain't keeping all that damn. I ain't giving you 10%. I'll keep all that.
He's keep all the money. I'm pimping. You pimping. I'm old. He old. Jswan's over here, old school pimping. 100%. That's my money. My 100% of my money.
I was trying to sound like I was right, but nah, I'm taking that money.
Yeah, Brother Hayoka is asking, do you really think that most educated people go into law enforcement or into less dangerous, more lucrative endeavors? What we're saying that the current law enforcement community is being pimped by the technology that's out there, by the people you're talking about, those smart people who went into technology, body cams and whatever. That's what we're saying. Because let's keep it 100. Law enforcement at the local level is full of people with high school diplomas or less, and these full of guys who were like the high school football quarterback who went to state or whatever. These dudes are low IQ.
Well, no, not necessarily, man. Like
that's just how I feel. I'm sorry if that makes sense, but I think a lot of y'all, it's not like they're not FBI, right? They're not Secret Service. They're not highly educated, highly trained individuals.
Yeah, and it's not like they don't have the ability. These aren't. I mean, they're not. For the most, they're not dummies. You know what I mean? See, and here's the problem. Here's the problem with things. It takes one bad apple to ruin a bunch. Okay. Yeah. So you get.
And that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah. I mean, are there some dummies? Yes. And there's some dummies in every career field. You know what I mean? You got dumb doctors out there, but, like I said, the majority of people going to law enforcement, they go into it for the right reasons, but all it takes is one person. Are they less educated than others? No, I believe they are the same spectrum that America is all the way across the board. You got people with bachelor's degrees that are in law enforcement. You got people with doctor's degrees that are local sheriff or local cops or whatever, but yes, you do have the dude that, married his sister, who married his mom, who married his uncle. He's also a law enforcement officer. So, I mean, you can't say that they're less educated than anybody else. It's just that, one bad apple ruined a bunch. That's
all right, you squared me away on that. I apologize. You know what? Okay, I'll give you that. Wait,
do your button. Do your button. Hold up. Say that again.
Oh, okay.
You fucked it up. Never.
Hold up.
You don't mess it up now. I don't want to hear it no more.
My bad. I gotta work on my time, and I'm gonna get there. But now I feel you on that. And here's the thing. I will say this about law enforcement. It's not necessarily the individuals that get involved in law enforcement. It's the culture that those bad apples created within law enforcement.
There you go.
And it was so ingrained It's really difficult to change. And that's what technology is changing, is that culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You look at the biggest, the baddest, the most dangerous gangs in Southern California are the cops and the sheriff's department. They got gangs within the department.
Yeah,
and they going out there putting in work.
There's a lot of stuff coming out. I mean, but full disclosure, you know, I mean, I have a lot of friends who are in law enforcement, you know, a lot of really, really good friends. And so I know what type of people these men are, you know, men and women are. I know what type of people they are, and they're not bad people.
So look, when your friends came up to you and they wanted to hang out with you, did they say this?
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
Is that what they told you?
Yeah, if they'd have done that, I'd probably been like, let's do that. Let's rule the galaxy.
No.
Yo, look, if Vader came to me and said, we're going to rule the galaxy, I'm like, let's do this.
Think about it. Sit there.
Let me go on, be on this shiny, big old giant spaceship and have all these little people running around doing what I want. Or you can sit down here with the Jedis and roll around in the dirt and have no money and have no women. Man, please. Let's just call that what it is.
That's hilarious. Jswans be walking around with a gold Vader suit on. Or you going with black? Here's to be all gold, blinged out. You know what I mean?
Like, you want some of this? For real.
Just choking out DJs. Bro, I said play Cash Money.
For real, bro. You cross Vader, he was choking you out from across the room. That's respect.
I wish I had that ability, bro. Could you imagine?
Bruh.
I would be choking people out on Zoom. Oh, you think you free? Like these trolls? Man, if I could choke folks out, man, could you imagine?
Bro, I'd be like, did I say I wanted lettuce on my burger?
Take the lettuce off. Take the lettuce. Hurry up.
That's real, bro. That's real.
That's crazy. Panama Fernandez. Sooner than that, law enforcement got 37 million body cams are being bought in the next year or so. Yeah, but is that going to get it to the small towns and Hickvilles? I think it's going to take a few years, but maybe it may be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Brother Casual Germ, Jesus was a pimp. His words, not mine. Oh. Like, see what you started?
Right to hell.
See what you started? Brother Hayoka, you know what I mean? Jesus said the kingdom of heaven is within, not in the world. Real talk. You know what I mean? Real talk. Casual Germ. Joel Osteen definitely charges per seat. Joel Osteen charges per seat.
Oh, no.
I got to buy a ticket to talk to the Lord.
The Lord said that a Bentley, the insurance on it is rough.
The Lord said there will be no general admission, VIP only.
The Lord said thou must lay his hands on you. Ooh, let me put this glove on. The minister of the glove only got one finger. I know. I gotta send you a video, bro. I gotta send you a video of a preacher that was grabbing the booties of these women that were bent over in the church. I am not lying. I am not. Yo, man, there's got to be a special place of hell for that, bro.
Bro.
But you know what, though? Hey, everybody just let all them jokes to hear about the Baptist minister and all the kids and fathering all the kids all over the church. And, hey.
Bro, wait till I send you this video. You're going to fall out your chair, man. Like, it was. Lord have mercy. So, all right. So, that's it. So, one last verses. One last. All right. Here we go. Donald Trump versus the U.S. government. Who's getting pimping? Who's getting pimped and who's pimping?
I don't know. I don't know. I want to say Donald Trump is pimping, but he's not pimping the U.S. government, though. He's pimping the mega people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, and everybody, look, y'all can get upset if you want, but that man is the ultimate pimp because he up there got y'all sending money.
That motherfucker pimping. He pimping so hard that the Republican Party has to come beg him for money. He is raising more money than the Republican Party during an election cycle. They need money in Ohio.
And then got the Republican Party paying his legal bills. Wait, hold on. He got American citizens sending him money to pay his attorney fees. Think about that. That's pimping. That's some real life pimp shit. That's because a pimp would get his hoes to send him to go out there and get his money so that he could pay his attorney fees and get out of jail.
Donald Trump got the whole mega movement in the Republican Party on the track. Y'all better get out there and make my money. I say, bitch, you better get out there and make my money. I don't care if you tired.
And hold on, and make money like nobody ever seen money made before.
Yeah, right. Y'all better get out there. And here's the thing. You know, Panama Fernandez, Donald is getting pimped in court. And that's the thing. The answer to this particular question is Donald Trump's getting pimped or is he pimping or being pimped by the U.S. government? The government's pimping his ass right now. They done went to the house. It's a wrap. It's like a whole nother thing.
Well,
they got his ass. He's about to get bent over.
But I mean, he ain't really but the government ain't really getting nothing out of it.
The government's just doing their job, but it's still.
If you want to look at it like that, then he's actually pimping the government because the more the government goes after him, the more he gets suckers to send him money.
Damn.
So
you right.
He's pimping the government. So yeah.
Fuck. I didn't even want to give him the credit, but he is pimping the government too.
There you go. Yeah, so he's pimping the government. Yeah, he's pimping everybody. He got So basically, the government is his main bitch, and the mega people his
bottom hoes.
Because y'all ain't getting shit out of it. At least
not a goddamn
thing. Getting satisfaction. Y'all ain't getting shit out of it.
Damn, bro.
So there you go. Yeah,
there it is, right there. Donald Trump still pimping. Donald Trump still pimping.
Yep.
Like I ain't a fan of Donald Trump, but man, game, bro. You gotta get to him, man. You gotta get to him.
Anybody that can get any multimillionaire that got gold toilet seats and gold faucets can get somebody who's getting $500 a month on Social Security, living in a trailer that's falling apart, to give him a third of their money. That's a pimp for real.
Now here's the thing, though. They wanted to send a third of their money, but the way that they had set up that fucking that payment plan, they took all that money.
Took all their money. So yeah,
they took all that money,
and then they don't even want it back.
They don't even want
it back,
bro.
It's okay, Daddy. They don't even want it back. That's pimping. So there you go. Donald Trump is the ultimate pimp.
Donald Trump is the ultimate pimp.
Yes.
Ain't nobody pimping. Yes. Somebody need to get him a big ass cup. That nigga he need a pimp cup. He needs to go to the next. You know what? I'm gonna hit up some people I know in the streets like that. Like, hey, can we nominate Donald Trump as Pimp of the Year?
Pimp of the Year. There you go. And here's the messed up part. Somebody's gonna be in this chat in their feelings right now. What about Hillary?
Hillary ain't no pimp. She ain't got no pimp game.
What about Biden? And I'd be like this right there. He done pimped your ass again. We done told you what the game is, and you get mad talking about what about these people over here? As you writing the check to Donald Trump.
As you writing that check. Here you go, Daddy. You was right on point. Here you go, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? They writing that check to Trump. He gonna look at it like, this little light right here, bitch. You need to be out there a little bit more.
Wait, hold on. What did my man say? You gonna make Donald Trump have to smack a hoe?
You gonna make the Donald have to smack a hoe? Have to smack a hoe like she ain't never been smacked before. It's gonna be the best smack ever.
Smack like you've never seen before.
Smack like it's the best smack. The smack is the smack of all smacks.
Oh.
This smack. When I reach my pimp hand up there, it's gonna be the smack. I say, ho, turn around and touch my gold faucet, ho.
Oh shit, got me snoring the show. Hold on. Yo,
Donald Trump, Pimp of the Year, nigga. Donald Trump, Pimp of the Year.
But there's gonna be somebody in the chat that says so. Hold on.
Here, hey, okay, 33. Donald will go down in history books as the most known, most known president. I would say the most infamous.
Yeah.
Pimptastic, the most infamous pimptastic president America ever seen. He gonna be locked up and they gonna be putting money on his books, bro.
Yes.
He gonna be put. That's pimping.
Just like a pimp's hose.
That's pimping.
Just like a pimp's hose, bro.
This dude gonna be pimping in the prison, in the pen. Like, y'all know who I mean. It's the Donald up in here. You better sit your ass. I had your mom out there on the block. Boy, you better go get my cigarettes.
Gonna have motherfuckers in the streets crying. I can't believe they locked him up, just like them hoes be doing for their pimps. Just like they was doing for Goldie and the Mac. They're gonna be out there crying and shit.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
You gotta get daddy out. Already got motherfuckers trying to kill for him.
We gotta start a petition. Pimp of the Year, Donald Trump. We gotta start a petition. Where they gonna have the next? They gonna have what do they call that? The Pimp Gala or whatever the fuck it is. They got some sort of pimp thing.
Right. There's your next show. Donald Trump, Pimp of the Year, and question marks. And we'll go through all his shit and be like, that's some pimp shit.
Hey, ones in the chat if y'all want to see that show. Ones in the chat if y'all want to see Donald Trump, Pimptastic Pimp of the Year.
Yes.
Next show. Ones in the chat, y'all.
We will go through all his damn highlights and be like, if that's a pimp move or that's not a pimp move.
This man said he could shoot somebody in the face in the middle of Times Square and get away with it, and I have to believe him. That's pimptastic.
That's what a pimp would say. I can smack your ass right here on the street, and all my hoes gonna come running to my defense to look at my hand to make sure it's okay.
Is you okay, daddy? You okay,
right,
daddy?
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, somebody in this chat right now feelings hurt.
Oh,
keep going through it right now.
There's a lot of stupid people out there. Yes, they are.
You know what? I mean? I bet you right now somebody probably delete their shit. Like, oh, should I delete this shit?
It's just funny. Brother Hayoka, 100 years from now, people will remember Donald. Yeah, they will.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Fernandez, that's true. Also, damn shame. Yes.
hey, don't hate the player. Hate the game. I ain't mad at you, D. Quietly, you know what? I would pay money to go to Donald Trump's pimp show.
Oh, hell yeah. I pay $1,000, $1,500, $2,000.
Because you know there's gonna be some 304s in there.
That shit gonna be so entertaining. That would be the ticket.
Lil Wayne's gonna be in there.
It's fucking
Lil Wayne.
Kodak Black could be in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That would be so entertaining.
George be in there with his hoes.
George Blagojevich would be up in there with that messed up hair.
Kim Jong-un gonna be in there with his hoes.
Oh man, bro. All the Fox News is gonna be up in there. You know they get down. You know they some freaky people up there at Fox News, y'all. I've been trying to get invited to a Fox News party for the past 15 years. They won't let me in.
Yeah, because you know you a little too dark, even with your halo light.
I'm gonna have to keep that halo light right there. Turn the light down. They ain't gonna let me in if I turn the light down. Man, oh man, Sister Candace, if Richard Nixon didn't go to jail over Watergate, Donald Trump isn't going to go to jail over this. I
think Biden's going to pardon Trump. You mean they can't the presidency, but they're going to protect the presidency. They can protect the boys club.
Listen, when they indict him in November, because he's getting indicted as soon as the election is over. When they indict him in November, if he cops a plea, pleads guilty to whatever, and then Biden turns around and pardons him, I'm sorry, pimp of the fucking century.
Yes.
Pimp of the century. Because you know he ain't gonna keep his word. You know he ain't gonna keep his word.
Stand up and say it. I'd be like, yeah, Biden's my bitch.
I would.
Just like that.
Ain't no condition. Right? Ain't no conditional pardons. Either you get the pardon or you don't.
For real.
So man, I don't think he's gonna get it.
Unless Biden holds on, like shows it to him, like here's the pardon right here.
I don't think Biden. Right, I'm gonna hold it.
I'm gonna fuck up.
Fuck up. I'm gonna tear this up. I don't think that I don't think that Trump is going to get pardoned by Biden. But I mean, what do I know? I'm just an old man sitting in the attic talking to his buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck do I know? But I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. But it might, because all the talking heads are talking about it. It might.
Are you trying to turn your light down because you realize you look?
Well, it's a nasty storm down here, bro. It just got dark as fuck.
Oh yeah, you know what? It's starting.
It's inbound. I think it's inbound to y'all, bro.
Hold on, let me. I made that shit go away.
You just made that shit go away?
Yeah,
you ain't no wizard, man. You ain't no Harry Potter type motherfucker talking about you made. What the fuck is this, man? What's this?
I'm warming up my pimp hand because I fucking cloud up.
This how they look, bro. This how they salute. You stupid. You stupid. Damn, you got me on that, bro. You got me on that, man.
I'll get a little dark up there. Just saying.
You got me on that, man. I gotta give you a proper clap on that.
Are you getting a little kick?
You got me on that. This is I got to warm up my pimp hand, nigga. You stupid. You stupid. Sister Candace, you guys are hilarious. Thanks. We'll be performing all weekend. Casual Germ. Trump will be known as the creator of Space Force. Pimp of the goddamn century. That's how he's gonna be known as.
You keep lying. That motherfucker got them motherfuckers wearing Star Trek uniforms.
He gonna make motherfuckers come up with a whole nother way to greet him and everything. Greetings, Master Pimp Almighty D Trump. Trump gonna be walking around like, am I the meanest? Show enough. Am I the prettiest? Show enough.
That's how it's going to be. That's exactly how it's going to be.
Am I the baddest low down all around this town?
Show enough.
Who am I? You Donald Trump, pimptastic Trump of Harlem. He gonna claim Harlem. He gonna take our shit. He gonna take our shit.
Oh shit. I forgot.
Fucking Donald Trump.
Last Dragon shit. Yeah, y'all don't even know who the Last Dragon is. Y'all don't know what we talking about.
Go watch that shit. Y'all need to go find out who Bruce Leroy is.
No. Know what the Last Dragon is? The Last Dragon, the brothers, is like, what was it? Flash Gordon is the white boys.
Is it? Boom, 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 Flash. Go down.
That's the Last Dragon is. That shit is fire, boy. I'm gonna watch that shit today.
I'm watching Last Dragon today, man.
Watch
Look,
that shit tonight.
y'all need to watch The Last Dragon. I bet you it's on Amazon Prime, man. Go on there. It's probably gonna cost like $4, man.
Bro,
watch
that
that
in my
shit.
queue, bro. I done downloaded that shit. That shit's in my queue. It stays in my queue.
Shit, The
Bro,
Last Dragon.
there's certain things got to stay in your queue. The Last Dragon, Jodeci's first album.
Like he got that glow. That
Bro,
shit was hilarious.
You gotta keep in the queue, bro.
Man, y'all gotta watch that shit.
Anything by Pam Grier.
Anything. Was it Apollonia in that? That was Apollonia?
No, that was Prince's thing, bro. That's
No,
Prince's
but she was in that movie though.
Yeah, it was Apollonia. Boy.
It was Apollonia with her skinny ass, but she was cute though, high yellow. She was,
that was my first
that
love,
mixed
bro.
girl.
That was my first love. I was like in elementary school and shit. But I knew what a boner was. I knew what it was.
Sister Nay is behind you. You done messed up now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you done fucked up now, bro.
Looking at me.
Yeah, you got shit to do. You finished your list yet? Who said you could be on that phone, boy? You finished that list?
Come outside with a pink cup.
This pool don't look like it been cleaned now.
You know how that goes. Oh, gotta go.
Damn. This big dude like, yeah, I already told you she be pimping me out. That takes heart. That takes heart. My man was like, shit, I ain't playing. Shit, I better do that.
She did walk by. I saw her. She made eye contact. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I be saying what I want until she come up, then I be quiet again.
Then I be shutting up.
I be shutting up.
But I don't like it. But if she tell me I like it, then I do.
Man, we done got way the fuck off track. Let me get through these. Get through these chats, man.
You done got my girl
Fernandez.
hanging.
Yeah,
Don't fire her up. Don't fire up, Panama boy.
Yeah, Panama got stuff to say, man. That's because Nixon admitted what he did and stepped away in shame. Donald Boldface lying, denying, and daring folks to do something. Yeah, and that's where he at right now. He dared the National Archives to do something. They sent them boys to see him. So yeah, he got a problem now. Like it's he guilty. They caught his ass. You know what I mean? Like and he coming up to he ain't even shutting up about it. He texted, well, yeah, they got him on the floor, but I had him in boxes. Motherfucker, I thought you didn't have him. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Please shut up. I was just sitting there watching him like, bro, for the love of Christ, shut up. You know what I mean?
I mean, nah, Nay will make me smack myself before she lifts a finger. That's how that works.
That's crazy, man. Like, Panama, man.
Told you, bro, fire her up.
He don't need acknowledgement. I'm with you. But if he beats this shit, bro, that'll be the most pimptastic shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. He beat this shit. If he get a pardon, oh my God. If it were me, you wouldn't be able to tell me shit.
Bro, I get that pardon laminated right around my neck.
Man, for real. For real.
Big ass pardon on a piece of paper like Flavor Flav clock.
Right. Be wearing it like a clock.
Walk into the restaurant. You know who I am? Well, I'm not sure.
Nah. It'd be like, no, you say it again. Ask that question. What'd you say?
You know who I am?
Yeah, boy.
Have his crew behind him. He's the baddest motherfucker kind of
matter of fact, I would have Chuck D and Flavor Flav. You know they hate his ass. I would like, y'all coming with me. They'd be like, you know what? You are a fantastic motherfucker. We gonna rock with you, bro.
You got to.
We gonna rock with you.
Can't even deny it.
Can't even deny it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we with him. That's it, brother. Hey, like, don't have the money. The trailer needs fixing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bro. You know what I mean? Panama.
You can't say that word. Don't read it.
I'm not gonna read it. Have to pass the real bad guy test. Yeah, I ain't gonna read that. Have to pass the R. Kelly test, I guess we should say.
There you go. The R. Kelly, the aura test.
The aura test. Like Biden will not pardon Trump. He might. If you really think about it, he might. And it's not like he's doing Trump a favor. In Biden's mind, he'd be thinking about the presidential team, that boys club.
Yeah.
Right. If you start locking up American presidents, I mean, because W committed war crimes. I mean, just keep it 100.
They still looking for him over in the Middle East.
Yeah, they still looking for W.
I know if he leaves the country, he could be arrested. I know that.
Yes. So if we start locking up presidents, they all got a tie in it. It's like the kingpins. Just imagine if the kingpins could pardon each other, like the dope kingpins, they would pardon each other. Like, nah, man, we all in the same boat. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because you can make that argument for Obama. When we start getting into war crimes and stuff like that, breaking treaties, this, that, and the third, it's slippery. It's a very, very slippery slope. Yeah, so I can see Biden doing that.
It's protecting the office, man. That's all it is. It's protecting
That's all it is. It's protecting the office. Yep. He got in. It's like he gets the benefits. You know what I mean? Biden can't pardon Trump because Trump's made or making a mockery of the republic, legit trying to turn the U.S. into North Korea. Doesn't matter. Still, he got it. He got into the office.
Still in the
boys club. Yep. He got into it. You know, my brother Hayoka, the point is to freeze him out until time runs out. The emotionalism powering him will die down eventually.
Yeah, I see that. You know, I mean, because it was dying down. It was dying down till they raided him. You know, and then folks is like, it was like, Daddy needs us. Let me dig under the trailer here and pull my bag of money out. Yeah.
Let me get my coins out. You know what I mean? They start cracking open them penny things, them rolls of pennies. We got a little bit of money, you know what I mean? Shit, man. It's like, sell the VCR. Like, how much you gonna get for the fucking VCR?
Sell the VCR. Tell your sister mom to come on.
Yeah. Tell your sister mom to come on. I was about to go dark. I can't do it. I gotta stop. Gotta stop right there.
I was like, oh, we getting ready to get
in. We about to get canceled for real. Whatever happened to your YouTube channel? Me and Jswan.
Not all Trump people are married to their sisters. So there you go. I cleaned it up.
Yeah, not all of them.
Yeah, not all of them.
Not all. Some are married to their cousins.
What did they say? It's easier to get down the hall than down the street.
Hey, it's right there. It's right there.
Oh, shit.
Can't be mad. Then they want to hit you with history. Well, you know, back in the day. Oh, boy. You know, we got a problem here. Pretty sure this is illegal. Pretty sure. You know what I mean? But it wasn't, we weren't emotionally attached. We were doing it for Pornhub. It was a job. It was work. It was just work. Okay.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Brother Hayoka last. Yeah. Okay. Brother Hayoka Last Dragon showing up, man. That was great. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
I'm watching tonight.
I'm gonna watch that tonight. So all right, we talked a bunch of crap, y'all. We've talked way too much crap, but I hope y'all got us some value out of this today.
Yeah, for real. I don't know. I don't know what we was talking about.
Being pimping or being pimp turned into this. So I hope y'all got some value out of it. You know, again, shout out to Brother Jason for the it's not a super chat, for the donation on Cash App, for the Cash App. I appreciate that, bro. I really do. We're gonna continue to make improvements on the platform, man. We're gonna keep trying to bring y'all the heat. I ain't gonna lie, this is probably the funniest one. I ain't laughed this hard in a minute, man. This shit was fun. Thanks to this crazy dude right here, Jswans, my brother from another mother.
That's why I'm gonna need $4.
You know what I mean? So we got one request to do Trump. we got one in the chat to do the Pimptastic Trump world. Pimp of the year.
Bro, we start going through his shit. We're gonna find more pimp shit. Bro, what kind of grown man got gold faucets? That's some pimp shit.
Got mad at Bombardier that they couldn't put gold toilets on his airplane. Like, dude, this shit's too heavy.
That's some pimp shit.
You need a bigger airplane if you want gold toilets. All right, you're gonna need to get a 777. This motherfucker can't put this shit on the citation.
Telling you,
bro. That dude, if he beats this case, man, for real, like I said, I'm not a Trump fan, but damn, you got to respect his game.
Got to respect the game, brother.
Got to respect his game, bro. If he beats this shit via a pardon, and here's another thing too. You know why he's such a pimp? Everybody around him getting knocked. Everybody around him having to get knocked. Everybody. Yes.
All his hoes
Bannon's
getting
next.
knocked.
All his hoes getting knocked. Bannon's next. They talking about Bannon might be looking at some real jail time. I ain't even look at this shit that's going on with Bannon.
Yeah, he done fucked up.
Build the wall money and shit. And they out there buying Bentleys and shit.
Pimping motherfuckers. That's another pimp.
Trying to pimp.
Trump got a pimp pyramid scheme. I'm gonna put you on, Bannon. I'm gonna teach you the game.
Bro, if that's not the best title to a fucking show I ever heard in my life, the Trump Pimp Pyramid Scheme.
There you go.
Bro. And just do that shit like the FBI does the fucking organized crime. Just had the pictures in the fucking tree.
Bro, yo, the storm done got here, man.
I tell you, it was dark. It's quick though, man. It's gonna push through real fast. This shit got down. It's lightened up down here now. So all right, you know, I gotta go. You know, Mia has her first dance tonight.
Yo, take pictures.
Yeah, I am. I mean, it's lightweight. She's gonna be wearing jeans and stuff. She's gonna be cute. It's her first dance. She's
pictures,
excited.
Man.
I'm gonna take pictures. I'm not gonna be there. I can't be there. You be pictures of me choking out little boys. I can't be there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't be there.
Yeah,
this is when you need moms. This is when you need. You know what I mean? I should have had Naya come down. I wouldn't even think. I should have had Naya come down so she could watch.
Nah, she
chaperone.
She got me. She got to supervise me doing my chores.
Because if I'm in there, I see somebody run up on my little girl and do the wrong thing. That little boy's getting choked out. You know what I mean?
He called the police and say, you know, you threatened him and they'll come arrest you because you're black.
Hard to call the police when you can't talk, bro.
That's true.
Squeeze tight enough, can't nobody say nothing.
I was gonna say you need that. You need the force, bro. Get him from across the room.
Across the room. So, all right, we got to go, y'all. We just had some fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. Like I said, Brother Jason, thank you so much. Panama Fernandez, thanks for coming on. Brother Hayoka, everybody was in here. Sister Candace, everybody that was in here. Casual Germ, all y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for coming out. I appreciate it. This is Jswans. I'm DL Saint. This is the DL Saint I Really Want to Know podcast. We out of here, man. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
All right, bro.
Darn, that's the end.
That it? Hang up.
And